Oh, okay, roll a recap, bud.
You ever just try to find a document and don't know where
Fuck.
it is?
Oh, that's pretty funny. Actually, hold on. Roll it again. Hold on, wait.
No,
Roll it again.
I'm rolling it again.
Ian wasn't on that list.
Nah, it's okay. I'll do the recap, but I'm keeping the first fate.
You can keep the first fate.
Alright, so last session we started with the funny room turning into nighttime for the first challenge, led by the fearful Quinn. They managed to push their way through with Kino and Porter taking one side and the other three taking the other side. Toto, Quinn, and Erwin. So first, we'll fucking Porter just ran and zoomed through, killing everything. Kino fought like in a 1v1 essentially, except it was a 1v2. And then we cut over to Toto and Quinn, where Quinn is scared for dear life, and they're both fighting one of the funny light construct things. They managed to take it down, and that was Quinn's contribution to the group before Quinn succumbed to their fear of the dark. Toto came and helped a little bit with Erwin, because Erwin was fucking going around and just creating explosion after explosion to the point where no one survived. And because of that, they ended up winning the first challenge for Team Wood. So they got bitches to do their homework and coincidentally helped them with their theater auditions so they had more time to read their lines. The other thing that happened was Meek and Diamond had their challenge, and Diamond ended up beating Meek due to the funny powers we eventually find out later. Meek gets a question asked, and Meek is asked if they have a fiance, and they do. So everyone's like, "What? That's not okay." So people lost their shit. And then did we just fast forward into the second challenge pretty much?
I mean, yeah, after some talks, yeah.
I don't remember exactly what happened. If there were what happened in between.
Minor talks. It was the minor talks between Sully and Toto and Meek and Erwin.
So they all had their talks. I don't remember the outcome of any of them. So we jump into the second challenge, where Team Wood and Gold are challengers. Wood challenges Glass to weightlifting, specifically Saffron and Ren, pretty much. And Gold, Finn challenges Filda to enchanting, right? Yeah. So what ends up happening is between Wood and Glass's weightlifting challenge, it's resolved as a tie, and we decide to keep it as a tie, and both people have to do the losing wager. So Finn asks Ted if he cheated in the first challenge, right?
Yes.
And he said yes, and then I think Bitch Boy Lorben asked the question to us, right? Casper asked Taps if they were in charge of a genocide long, long ago, and Taps said yes. And everyone went, "What the fuck?" completely ignoring that Ted's cheating throughout the entire funny tournament.
Hang on.
Yep.
Just real quick, you said in charge of a genocide. I feel like it's more responsible for a genocide.
Responsible, committed would be better wording.
So everyone's freaking out about Taps. We go have a team meeting where the funny Erwin man forms a funny sword that costs like 100 mana. and then just drops it on the ground. Toto's freaking the fuck out, so Toto and Barkley and Toe went to go talk to Stephanie about training and shit. And about how to help everybody. And Saffron went to go see the funny history teacher, but that has been unconcluded. And Quinn did something. The end. Right?
Yep. So we're going to pick up with Toto. You had a very interesting conversation with your I guess teacher now, Stephanie, and you got up and went back inside. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go talk to Erwin.
Oh god, this is starting right off the
All
bat.
right.
Yep, it's gotta start right off the bat. We gotta get this out of the way. Oh,
Sure.
the
All
fear
right.
still lingers.
Where do you go look for Erwin at?
Our room first, because I kind of feel like that would be the first place he would go.
Erwin, is that where you're at?
Yes, Erwin is currently
In his room.
yes in his room.
All right.
I'll knock.
Continue to repeat. Go ahead.
Erwin will go ahead and just like you hear a little bit of shifting inside as like it sounds like a chair is being pushed away or something, and he'll get up and go to the door and just open it like a little more than a crack, essentially. I figured you would come by eventually.
Yeah, just needed to take a quick breather. I don't think any of us were expecting that. But you seemed hit pretty hard. So I think now's a pretty good time to talk.
I think I've just been ignoring Taps's origin for as long as I can remember.
I think it would be best if we sat down for a little bit.
I can't argue with that, I guess.
Either in the living room or his room. I don't really care.
I'll exit to the living room.
Alright.
All right. Quinn, where are you at, by the way?
I would be either in the living room or my room.
Okay. Pick. Choose now. Or hold your peace.
I'm in my room.
Okay.
Alright. So I think the biggest question for me right now is why exactly you would pull a weapon on Taps. I mean, I have a guess, but I want to hear it from you.
It's because she isn't human anymore. If I suppose I could go into my past a little bit for you. Believe it or not, it should be fairly obvious, but I wasn't born as a resident of the Kingdom of Livera. I grew up as part of a smaller tribe with my family, and the leadership of that tribe sought, as most crafters do, to test the boundaries of our magic. Which essentially they contorted many of the people of our tribe into almost mindless abominations. While my father was seeking a way out for us, he was killed by our own people. To put it briefly, I suppose that's why I have an issue with Tafs's very being.
Alright.
Erwin's just kind of like staring at the floor, like head in his hands, like.
I'm only going to push you because I have a feeling that that wasn't what was shown to you the day the surges attacked. You were out of it then.
That has nothing to do with this situation.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. That's completely disconnected to this.
Alright then. Why would you hate the abominations and not the people that made them? Is my question. Because it sounds like to me that your tribe and Taps didn't exactly have a choice.
I know that. And I do hate the people who created them. But it's not as though I'm being confronted by the creator. If I was, I wouldn't have hesitated. There'd be a body on the floor. Why did it have to be an innocent girl like her?
Because the world isn't fair. Despite what happened to her, though, she's here, isn't she? She hasn't hurt any of us. She's tried to warn us multiple times. And we were able to talk her down when the surges attacked. She's never meant us any harm.
I understand that. Problem isn't her meaning us harm, it's it. She has the luxury that she isn't fully overtaken by it. I've seen people who've lost themselves entirely. And that's why That's why I didn't. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, Toto. I'll tell you this, though. I don't want to kill Taps.
I'm glad then. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. Just so you weren't angry enough to lash out at her when it wasn't her fault.
I don't blame her for what happened to her or my father or anyone. All I know is that with the way that she is currently, it's likely only a matter of time.
It's probably her purpose for being here at all. I mean, she's gonna need to learn to control it at some point. Or get rid of it altogether, if possible.
Controlling it, I believe, would be much more of an issue. As she's here at this academy, she's seeking to get stronger. However, she and that abomination, they share the same form, meaning that when Taps gets stronger, it also gets stronger.
So, what? You want to kick her out so that she loses control on innocent people?
Like I said, Toto, I don't know what I want to do.
And with this on the line now, our reputation no longer exists.
I don't think I've truly been thinking about our reputation for a little while at this point. About a week or so. But yes, I'm well aware.
The only reason I'm concerned about it is because of what other people are going to say about Taps. You lashed out at her, and she got upset. Saffron probably even saw it too. She was sitting right beside her, but it was almost out. If if people on her tried to get her kicked out like they did with Barkley, there's no telling what would happen, and then there would be nothing we could do. And if it gets out that you tried to attack her at all, there's no way Team Iron or Team Glass isn't going to use that against us at this point. I'm not trying to blame you for what you did because I'm pretty sure that I would have lashed out too had I faced what you did. But and
Is this all that you were seeking from me?
I don't like seeing any of my team like this, Erwin. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay and that we weren't going to have any more infighting.
We shouldn't unless it comes out. But I still need to think about things.
If you need anything, even just to talk or rant, you know who you can come to. And there's always the rest of the team too. We're here to support each other, not stir a war.
Right. I just need to figure some things out for myself.
Can I hug Erwin? I'm gonna hug Erwin. I feel like he needs a hug.
Erwin slaps you violently.
Suddenly, Erwin pulls another sword out.
Suddenly, Erwin's spending another 9 mana.
Can I even create? I don't even think I can create two. I think the other one would go away.
You've seen Star Wars, right, Wolf?
Ish.
Have you ever seen Episode 7?
No.
Ah, okay.
Do
Those
you
who
think
have,
I
y'all know
know
what
the
I'm.
name?
Those who
Star
have, y'all know
Wars?
what I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
Yeah, why? Alright. With that, we're gonna cut away to Saffron.
Yo.
You're going to go speak to Gentil, right?
Yes.
Alright. You go down to find her, and she looks like she's in her office area type thing.
Well, I'll knock.
Come in, how can they help you?
Well, I just think I had a few questions about, well, one, the final, and two, some other stuff that's just been bothering me.
Oh, I always like to think I'm someone who can be a good listener. But the question about the final, I can help with that first if you like. Depends.
I think I'll ask that one last. I
Alright.
guess my first question is just, there's been a lot of classes at this school, right?
That is correct.
Has any other class had as much of this, like, drama within it?
Almost every single one.
But has it been to, like, this extent, I guess? Trials to kick people out, exposing everyone at any chance you can get?
Oh, most definitely. That is what most of you first years tend to do. It doesn't. You were the first one to do your trial, the earliest, but your first years are very aggressive toward each other. Something I've grown to understand as I've worked here.
And I guess my second question's a follow-up to that. How did they get it to stop? Or did it never stop?
Well, that's the beauty of teaching people. I've seen many different outcomes, many different methods to get to the same outcome. It is true that the brief moments you may see the second years, they do not act nearly as aggressive as you all. They all had different ways of resolving it. Some through pure domination, got rid of the competition, or at least silenced them. Some spoke out and managed to be the voice of reason. Others, they put aside their differences after losing too much, and they managed to come together. It simply depends on the people.
For those who spoke out, did it really help that much? Or was it just temporary?
I think there is no single speech or conversation that drew the entire crowd to their side and led them to a peaceful rest of the year. I've never seen such a miracle like that, but isn't that how humans are? We don't simply change sides after one good conversation. It's a slow progress. Little conversations, little fights, and staying strong to what you believe in. Eventually, people will see that you only have their best intentions, and most of them will slowly come to your side. At least from my experience and my history.
So, about the final then. First, I don't really remember when they're supposed to present it, I guess.
Well, the presentation again. I will get more details soon. We're getting close, but not quite at the end of our adventure. Mainly, it'd be toward the end, last week or so of school. We'll present our projects to everyone, even those are not in our class.
Would we be able to present them any earlier? Or no?
If you have confidence that you have a final project that is deserving of this year, that can really um, solidify the feelings and intentions of your first year, then by all means you may present it early.
Alright, I think that's all I had. Sorry about the questions. I'm just trying not to let history repeat itself, I guess.
Then I guess you already are taking my lessons in class to heart. That's the point of reflecting. We don't want to we don't want to learn. We don't want to look at our past and continuing doing the same thing. Growing is how we progress as humans.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. I'm always here if you need to talk.
Right, time to go back to the funny dorm room.
All right. You go back to funny dorm room. Is Quinn doing anything?
Nothing of significance.
All right. Saffron, what are you doing back at the funny dorm room?
I want to gather both Erwin and Barkley.
I'm concerned.
Well, those are both the people who have been leaders of Team Wood, right?
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay.
This is true.
This is
Yeah,
true.
that's why.
Alright.
Don't worry. There's no other ulterior.
Toto and Erwin, as you guys are finishing up your conversation, you get a knock on the door, and it's Saffron.
I apologize if you believe that I acted rashly, if that's what you're here for.
No, I actually came to get you. And, Barkley in a sec. I have some things I want to ask you too.
About what?
Just about Team Wood, I guess. You can come along if you want, Toto. I just want to make sure I had both the, leaders of the team.
I'm a little curious, and I'm sure Taps needs a little bit of time to calm down before I talk to her.
Okay, cool. Will you get Barkley for me then, Toto?
Yeah, I'll go find Berkeley. And I'll go get Berkeley, James.
Okay. You go
I
to the room.
suppose I'll join Saffron in the hallway.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just take you to the just main room.
Okay. You go get Barkley. You'll follow.
Alright, so I gathered two of you. Toto's just here for right now.
Toto just exists like a leech.
I'm think I know what I want to do for my history final, and I wanted you two's input on it. And if y'all don't want to help, y'all don't have to, but I do have some questions for the two of you. I think it might help with what's been going on. With the whole like tap situation. I was thinking of kind of writing a timeline of what Team Wood's kind of done. In a sense, like not just what we've done throughout the year, because I don't think that'd be a good project, but more of like who we are and everything we've done to help the class, I guess. If that makes sense to you guys. She'll look nervously at the three of you.
I mean, go ahead, Toto.
Why? That's my biggest question, I guess, is just why.
Well, there's something I kind of noticed over the past couple of days. You notice how whenever someone's big secret comes out, the only reason it's really taken as bad as it is because it's a secret?
You want to out everybody's secrets.
I mean, we can't go any lower than we can. And I mean, just look at Scars, for example. Probably the most open person about killing other students. And no one really looks at him the way they looked at Taps. And I think part of it's just because of how open he is. So maybe instead of waiting around for all our secrets to get revealed,
we expose them first.
Not expose for the most part, but
admit.
Show our true colors, I guess. Because I think everyone's focusing on the bad parts of y'all. But I've seen the things y'all have been doing and the way y'all have been helping people. And that's why I'm here. I want to help too. And it just kind of feels weird knowing that everyone's looking at you guys like you're the bad guys. Saffron's looking like her head's down pretty much the entire time. She's not giving anyone eye contact.
I mean,
Toto's-
Erwin's in a similar position. For most of this conversation, he's been looking at the floor and like fidgeting with his gloves.
Toto's going to smile. I actually think I can get behind that.
I mean, not like people already have dragged me to trial for everything I've said, so I guess it's not a terrible idea. Just not sure how everyone's gonna be on board with it.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
people keep secrets for a reason.
I understand that, but Barkley, I guess my question is, I don't know if you know, but I'm not the biggest fan of you or what you've done. But do you think people still would have felt this way if we knew before? You were just not like proud of what you've done, but
I think that people would have hated me still, but they wouldn't have been as scared finding out during an active murder investigation that I was an assassin.
I guess that's kind of part of my reason. Everyone's hiding something, and everyone only seems to look bad at people when their secrets get revealed by someone else. It's never been like someone unveiling their own secret, right?
That's true. I also take power away from whatever's going on with Team Glass.
It's a good way to strip
Anti-liar.
the Great Pretender.
But anyways, that's my idea, and I guess to go with it, if there's anything you want to know about me, I can tell you guys right here and right now. Anything at all. It's all about being open, right?
I think that if you have anything to tell us, you'll be sure to do it, because I say that if you're doing this for your project, we need to gather a group meeting, and we're doing it together. All of us.
All right, group trauma session starting with you, Quinn.
Group trauma session.
Who
So
did you
I
kill?
actually don't remember much from before I turned 9.
It's okay,
Um,
Quinn. We already knew about your crippling sister complex.
I'm sorry. All I remember is Juno. Yeah, like I woke up and I couldn't hear, but like all I could see was Juno.
I think the lightning did more than just take away your hearing. I think
Oh
it messed
fuck!
with your brain.
Damn.
It took away your morality.
That's some weird electroshock therapy.
Yeah. See, they tried to shock the gay away, but like it only partially worked.
You've lost that family bond mentality and you've made it sexual. It's weird. Anyways, moving on.
Oh, right. There's one more part to my project, I guess. One that would involve every student in the school, I guess.
We're starting a bad for you.
I guess it's just the real reason everyone came to this school. Not secrets or anything, it doesn't have to be that, but everyone's here for a reason, right? It might be nice to know why we're all here so we could form better bonds with people, I guess.
Is that an important part of it?
Well, I mean, Barkley, why'd you come to this school? If you don't mind me asking.
I was trying to escape dying from leaving my dark tribe. I thought being somewhere where no one would know who I was would, I don't know, change something. Do something.
If your reason was to escape death originally, is it changed? Do you think it's been working? Why are you still working as hard as you can, I guess?
Well, first, it was a bunch of people looking to me like a leader because I was just, I don't know, trying to be different than what I was. And then, I guess, I kind of liked being someone that people looked up to, not just scared of or terrified or anything like that, but genuinely like being around. Guess I kind of got addicted to that feeling. Here I am.
Well, when you put it like that, you really don't seem like as bad as the guy who's everyone's been saying. I'm sorry if I've harbored ill will towards you, I guess.
I take no offense. I'm the terrible person through and through.
But I guess this is part of my reason. If we know why everyone's here and know all the little details, there's just a bit of you that might resonate with it, I guess. I mean, I'm at this school because I never really was one for talking. I wanted to be this big salesperson, big merchant, and I never really felt like I had the skills to do it, so I came here. I was tired of people just buying my goods because they felt bad for me.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty, honestly, honest, cute and enduring story. Kind of made me sick a little bit, but I guess I shouldn't expect something different from you, Saffron, at this point.
Compared to everybody else, the stories, man, I'm falling deeper in love with everybody on this team.
I start twiddling my thumbs faster at that comment.
Jeez.
I think what you're doing is a brilliant idea, Saffron.
So my goal's to get started on it as soon as possible. But I guess what I needed, Erwin, Barkley, why I needed you here is, have there been any events in the school that really only Team Wood knows of? Anything I need to go kind of research on my own? Anybody y'all helped? Anybody y'all saved, I guess? So I know a few, but not all of them. I know y'all helped Juno.
Fee. You could go talk to Fee.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a weird thing that happened to Fee during the surge attack. I think we already figured out what's going on with Taps.
And, Saffron, so that you're not freaked out when we do it in the big session, because you haven't been on Team Wood, I'm a Pathfinder.
Oh, and Kino sees dead people.
What? You're a Pathfinder.
Right now, I only have control of Relic. I can touch people and pull a memory. Walk a memory, I guess.
That's good to know.
And yes, I have been using it to help a lot of people. The only others outside of Team Wood that know would be Fee and Ben. I think are the only two outside.
Okay. Go talk to the. Okay. Well, that's all I really had for you guys right now. But when I ultimately go talk into the other teams, would someone accompany me in case, I don't know, just so I have someone else there?
Yeah, Quinn would probably be good for talking to the other teams or me. Either one.
Alright.
Just don't put Toto in front of Team Iron. He might bite someone's head off.
But putting Quinn in front of Team Iron isn't a good idea either.
Quinn can handle himself, though.
I think I have a plan for Team Iron.
It's called a revolver.
Yeah, it's just called.
We couldn't save everyone, unfortunately.
See, there's few enough members. I think that we could I think we could kill them all with a revolver.
Yeah.
All the named characters, at least.
It's called Head's My Bitch.
Jesus.
Okay. Anyways. So is there any more to that conversation, or we're gonna end that RP?
That's all from me.
Alright. I'm essentially good. It's up to you guys. Who's later on throughout the week, because I'm gonna fast forward to challenges, so what people are doing throughout the week.
How late was it when we had that talk?
It was what, Saturday, I think? No, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Tomorrow would be the enchantment, and she does a valiant effort, but Finn destroys her.
Okay.
Damn.
So yeah.
That's rough for Fielda.
Fielda was talking so much shit and he got ruined.
I forgot the wagers for that. You don't remember?
Points. It was a certain amount of points. I think like 3 or 5.
I haven't edited that episode yet, so
yeah. Points. It was like 5 points.
It was 6 points.
6 points. Oh, that's funny.
Are you realizing why you picked 6?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You said that's funny. I don't keep track of points anymore, James.
I don't keep track. I can just say I can make up random numbers.
You can give us random numbers, and as long as they are lower than the last time I took notes, he's fine.
Team Gold has 34 schmackaroons compared to Team Iron.
Team Iron has 17 schmeckles.
What's the exchange exchange rate from schmackaroos to schmeckles?
Well, obviously, schmeckles are more than schmackaroos.
I know, but what's the exchange rate?
So Team Fios and Team Silver are now down to 23 points, and Team Gold is now at 37 points, putting them above Team Iron in the rankings.
What the fuck?
Gold.
Somebody
Team
beat Team
Gold
Iron.
is now number 1 currently in the rankings.
I have confirmed what team Quinn is moving to.
Alright.
I want to have a funny talk with the funny Pathfinder now.
Which one?
You want to have your
Toto.
Pathfinder time?
Okay. So that was that challenge. Toto, do you want to talk to Taps before we move on to the other RP?
True.
Yeah, I need to go talk to Taps now.
All right. You go ask Barkley where she's at. Barkley doesn't know she ran off.
Shit. Alright, time to go on a hunt for Taps.
Where do you go look for Taps?
Where would I go look for Taps? That's a damn good question. Where the fuck would Taps go? I'm asking Barkley, where the fuck would she go?
She usually stays in her room or goes outside, but I checked outside already. I don't know where else she would go. She maybe to Ian. She was talking about him earlier.
Alright, I'll check Ian and Jux's area and anywhere I can think of. Thanks. Time to go search for Taps.
Where do you go first?
Let's go talk to Ian, see if Ian knows.
All right, you go out to the Coliseum area, and you see Taps on the floor, collapsed, and Ian sort of actually pretty heavily wounded, looking at her.
Oh, good thing it was the first place I checked. Is he okay?
Just being a little crybaby again. Ow! That reminds you why I brought you here now? No, it doesn't. You just got lucky again. Oh, yeah, sure. Just got lucky again. He'll look at you. I may have broken a bone or two. I don't know. You can use your little funny snake to heal her. You guys have fun with your conversation. I'm done talking to her.
Gonna watch Ian because what the fuck? She actually hurt the Okay. Time to go to
Taps
Taps
is beefy.
and help heal her a little bit with the funny snake.
Don't heal me. Maybe it'll be better if I just died right here.
Don't be ridiculous.
No.
And I'm gonna heal her anyway.
I'm gonna roll Constitution saving throw. There's consent mechanics.
Not for. There are consent mechanics, but Beastmasters have their own versions.
I just have to hit her.
And guess what, James? She's prone.
Make you attack an advantage.
Crit. That was a funny roll.
You missed.
What the fuck,
Not
Kodal?
a crit roll.
What the fuck, Kodal?
She dodges the heal. Used your mana, idiot.
Taps.
Let me go. I'm just gonna hurt more people.
Oh my god.
You haven't hurt anyone yet, and we're going to make sure that you don't hurt somebody else.
I've hurt so many people. I don't go to sleep without hearing screaming. They were crying, and I couldn't stop because it wouldn't let me stop. Ian says he's strong enough to stop it if I go too far, but I don't know what too far means to him, and that thing, it's not done growing. And every day I spend here, it gets stronger and bigger, and I'm not gonna be able to stop it, and he's not gonna be able to stop it, and I'm gonna...
Taps, why did you come here? To the academy?
Was covered in blood. In the middle of a town. I was covered in blood, but it wasn't my own.
I'm going to grab Taps's face and make her look at me. Taps, why are you here? Don't think about that right now. Answer my question.
Because you brought me here.
What brought you here?
Ian,
He brought you here.
he was there when I was covered in blood. Took me. He said he was there to stop me, and that he did. He killed my parents. He said that I could choose to die right there, or I could try. Can try to be normal. He said he knew somewhere where I can try to be normal. That I could try to be normal again.
And he was right, wasn't he?
No. Every day it's like fighting, clawing at the back of my skull. Every time I see blood, whenever someone tries to fight me, it gets excited. It's clawing at me. It's so hard not to just give in. That's why I don't like doing anything, because I'm afraid if I get too excited, if I get too angry, if I see blood, I'll lose it.
The first time you ever transformed in front of us, you protected us. And coincidence or not, it was probably the biggest thing in the room, and that was the only reason you went after it. Even if that's the case, do you think I used that bullshit kind of an excuse for Berkeley? He was an assassin, and yet he's still here with us. Do you think we're gonna let you go that easy? Just because you didn't have a choice in what happened to you?
Toto, I'm not that thing. It is in control of me. I'm struggling to see straight, get up. It's not Barkley where his blade was his own, where his movements were his own. I am not my own person anymore. My parents, what they did to me, I am not me anymore. I'm just a husk for whatever that thing is inside of me. I'm just lucky that I'm hanging on this long. I didn't react. It was begging for me to rip out Erwin's throat whenever he put his blade to me. But I held back, and I was hoping to every god out there that he just cut my head off. I don't want to see that again. I don't want to see people hurting again, especially now that you guys are here and I actually care about you guys. I don't want to see blood.
This is the only place where you will be safe to learn how to be yourself again, Taps. We're here for you when you're scared, when you see blood, when you wake up in the middle of the night. We're right here for you. If you happen to go on a rampage, sure, you might hurt a couple of us, but we're going to be the ones to get back up and keep moving forward and help you learn from your mistakes. Help you learn how to get this stupid thing under control so you're not scared anymore.
How do you
Erwin
know that? How do you know that? You don't know that you're saying words. You're just saying words. You don't know me. You don't know how strong this thing is. It will rip you apart. Ian plays it off, but he can barely handle it. And every time he fights it, it's getting stronger. You think you can handle it? You can't even fight Ian by yourself. You guys couldn't even fight Ian together.
I'm not a perfect Pathfinder right now, and I can't even say that I'm a good one yet. But even Stephanie told me that there is something here for everyone and that there is a path where we all make it out. Where we all come out of this better people. Taps, that means that there's something here for you. And no matter what it takes, no matter what it takes, I am going to find it. And you are going to be okay.
You don't know that. You don't know Gift. You told us you're not a Pathfinder. You're just saying things. You don't know that. You don't know what I'll do. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And every day at the school is pain because I don't want to get close to people that I'm going to kill.
You're not going to kill any of us.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do, because you're Taps. Whether you think that this thing has more control over you than you have over yourself or not, you are Taps, and you would never hurt a single one of us. You sat and you listened, and even through that monster, you remembered the story I told you when we first met. And you got back in control, didn't you? The people that you get closest to are going to be the ones able to pull you from this thing. You cannot give up. You cannot give into it. We are here to help you, and we will.
Ability battle.
Let's fucking go.
Go ahead. Start your ability battle.
Alright. Using charisma. Let's go. Okay, fuck. We gotta use the straight talk, James. Gotta use the straight talk. Sadly, I'm not using intelligence or wisdom, so it's only a +3. So we're doing 1d20. Better put /roll before it just types this out. 20 + 3. Okay, so here, I did not mean to push that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so here's the question. I'm pretty sure persuasion is the best one that I could use, but if I could come up with a way to use performance,
I can use. I can use
use
raw talent. I
I
can
can use
take off straight talk and just use raw talent.
always use the raw talent, but no, I was actually looking at using artistic. But that would require me using one of my instruments, and there's no way I can bring in using one of those. So yeah, I have straight talk. I can use fortress to negate stuff from her. Okay, so I have sweet talk, the flirt, playful, artistic, raw talent, and crowd. There's no crowd to be had. Raw talent, I would have to get rid of literally everything else. Which I still haven't leveled. I didn't put more SP into this. I mean, I used all the extra SP I was given for this, but I still don't have what I want. Everything that I want. I could sweet talk her a little bit, remind her of all the things that she does good for us, all the times that
like that time where you nearly killed us, or that other time where you were so terrified you didn't do anything, or that third time where Erwin took off your neck.
She's the sweetest fucking member of this team, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
You know, is that all you're adding to it? You
So I have to hold on. I get a +2, and then I also get to roll my I don't actually have my charisma dice written down near me right now, but it's a 16, so I think that's a D8.
yes.
I guessed right. And then I don't think that anything else fits other than Sweet Talk, Straight Talk, and Fortress. Because the flirt would be kind of not good for the situation right now.
Flirt with taps. Go for it.
See, I really just want you to stay at the school for everyone else, but mainly for me.
I want to see the monster in the sheets. If you catch my drift.
Oh, those are brilliant. Those are fucking brilliant. You know what? If nothing else, it'll throw her off her fucking
Oh, you could have flirt with taps.
Those were fucking smooth. Okay, those were fucking smooth.
That didn't mean use them.
And to me, that was an invitation to use them.
And then Toto tried to flirt with Taps. Instantly
die.
Or like monster in the sheets.
Are you done, Toto? Is that all you're adding? Let's see. Whenever you use ability, every appeal ranking that your target positive, negative, you'll gain benefits or penalties depending on it. Like,
yeah, the flirt would have to be is going to be very difficult to figure out. Because there's a lot that goes into it.
Are you adding flirt before I do this?
Oh, you right. Oh no,
Am
I
I
cannot.
adding
I'm
flirt?
a wingman before I am a flirt. I'm a wingman before I'm a flirt.
So you're a coward.
Don't call me a coward or I'll fucking do it.
I flirt with everyone, but then I don't flirt with anyone. I don't use the flirt ability though because I'm too scared that I might get penalized.
Quinn, he's egging me on.
I'm too scared of the penalties, but I'll flirt if it's not an ability battle.
I'm too scared. I'll flirt all the time, but I'm too scared. It will potentially make the person actually like me.
I will flirt with Taps in the middle of this
scared
bullshit.
that will happen.
James, go through flirt. I'll tell you my fucking ability scores, you bastard.
I can see your sheet. Hold on. Keep walking through your abilities while I do it. Every ranking in performance, so that you will gain air shrinking, lean towards likes, gains. Okay, got it. Let me go back to your ability scores. Okay, so nope. That's pretty funny. Okay. So that's there. Okay, so that's nothing. You have really crappy stats.
James, I sacrificed a lot to get Pathfinder because I didn't want to wait until fucking 3rd level or 4th level to get it.
Okay, and I have better stats, and I had a feat at 1st level.
I rolled like shit too, so.
Yep.
Oh no! I spilled water.
Oh no! Oh no!
That water.
Honestly, I rolled twice for Toto's stats. The first time was worse than what he has now.
Alright, so strength, Taps is likes people with strength, so you have fair, so nothing happens. Dexterity, Taps doesn't like people with dexterity, so you're gonna take a -4.
-3.
No, it's per ranking, so you're very good with dex, aren't you?
I have a 16 index. It should only.
So that's very good.
Oh. Okay.
It's ranking dice, so it's fair, good, very good. So you're 2 steps above fair, so
Okay.
-4.
Okay.
Con, that's a good. She's good with con, so that's gonna be +2. So you're at a -2 right now. She doesn't like intelligent people, so that doesn't affect you at all.
His intelligence is actually below.
You're at net 0. and she likes charming people, so that puts you at a +4 in total.
Hell yeah. I get a +4.
How did this work out in
Congratulations.
your favor?
And then you can get, and she'll turn. You'll throw another
don't know how
+2
it's
because she
worked out
actually
in your
likes you.
favor.
Yay, so I get a total +6. Okay.
Damn. That worked out better than I thought it would.
Damn. Alright, so
I'm sorry that
told her
Toto's a
not- I told
boring.
her not to.
Toto's just a boringly average stat-wise. Let's move over to Quinn. Let's see what happens there.
Also, I didn't realize how much Taps just fucking despises Erwin.
That's fair. See, I knew she would
I
like
think I have
Saffron.
one positive
No, I'm
fucking score.
Negative, probably.
You have strength and con.
Wait, did she like those? I
Yeah,
thought-
I think
yeah,
she liked
she
him in
loves.
Yeah.
Strength.
Sorry, I thought she disliked Dex and just liked Charisma.
No, she likes strength, con, and charisma.
Yeah, my
And she's neutral
Charisma's
toward
kind of
wisdom.
doo-doo, though.
No, she's fine with wisdom. She just dislikes intelligence
It's
and
still a
dexterity.
net positive.
Yeah,
My
but what I
Charisma's
messaged
very
Wolf
poor.
was, no, you have to leave Taps for Saffron.
All right. So, with that, are you done with your abilities? I can add mine. My dumpster.
Yeah. Yes, and I'll take away some of the minuses if she gives me any.
Oh, she's gonna give you a fat old -10.
Alright, that
As you
negates
can see, blood swirling in her eyes.
That's fat with a PH.
And she's gonna take a nice, lovely +5 to her roll, but that's it. I know.
Okay, so I have a total of 1d20 +4 plus a d8.
So this should be in your favor, but you're pretty bad at this.
I
So let's get
know.
it up.
I don't think I've won an ability battle yet, unless
You
you were
ready?
kind enough not to force me to reroll.
Oh, I'm not pulling any stops here. I know. I'm desperate
Alright.
for control. I need a. Dang it!
Oh, I rolled awesome.
I'm gonna coin both of us.
Oh, fuck off.
Have the coins, Ian.
Huh?
Those are all yours, Ian.
The D8 stays, right? Is it just the D20?
Yeah, it's just a
It's just
D20
a
that reroll.
D20.
So you have to roll also an 11. That's
God
not
fucking-
an 11.
God fucking damn it, and I can't fucking... You do this to me every fucking time.
Just roll worse first.
That was kind of funny, James.
Yep. All right. So with that,
Taunt to get bodied.
taunt to get bodied.
Good job.
I'm surprised you didn't have any like last word. You're not that far down that tree.
I'm
Like
the only
last
one that
word,
has a
anything like that?
finisher, I believe.
Okay, you don't finish. Okay, cool.
And that's because I just I power leveled myself
Oh,
to
wait.
the tree just so I could get last word.
I will be nice, Toto. You have a 20 seconds starting now to come up with a creative spark, and we can see if that'll help you.
A creative spark?
Because you forgot to mention I didn't mention to you if you wanted to use one or not.
Fuck.
I have a timer on. 5 seconds has gone by. 10 seconds have gone by. 5, 4, 3.
I don't work well under pressure. I honestly don't work well under pressure. The only thing I could remotely come up with is that not even Erwin wants to kill her at this point, and
Damn.
Okay, let's go for that. That's funny. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Erwin doesn't want to kill her at this
yes,
point.
Erwin was impulsive at aiming the weapon at first, but he can't blame you for anything that has happened to either him or what you did in your own past.
Okay.
That's the best thing I could come up with. Alright.
All right, judges. On
It was kind of a
a
whippy
scale of a +1 to a +10, where do you think that falls?
Wait, what? We were judges? Oh, fuck.
No.
Erwin.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a +4.
That's exactly
24.
what I was gonna say.
Hell yeah.
Does that save you? Does 4 save you?
No.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't save you. All right.
Almost.
Gary, do you want
It almost
to
did.
advocate for something higher, or you think +4 is where it's at?
I don't think I
I
can
needed,
advocate for
I
anything
needed a
higher,
+6
but
or above.
Like, I want Toto to win this,
Alright,
but
got it,
like,
got it,
I
got
don't
it.
think that gets more than a +4.
All right, cool. So
No,
with a +4,
I'm not
you
arguing with you
suck.
guys because I can't.
So what's gonna happen is you after that conversation with her, you feel the ability battle, and what you see is that the blood actually sort of completely stains her eyes, and so you see the whites of her eyes just turn completely red, and she'll grab you by the shirt and just pull you in, and you don't you don't know what I am. You don't know that I won't kill you. And with that, Toto, you blink, and you're back in that hallway with
The one
people.
where everyone's dead?
You're back in the Team Wood hallway where you see different members of your team slumped over and either gravely wounded or dying. You look back outside, away from your dormitory, and you see people running for their lives as something massive is chasing after them, attacking them. You see that it's whatever that monster is that's behind Taps. That's what you see. You see her killing people in the school and destroying them. Then the vision ends.
Why were both of the visions that night about Taps? Oh. Shit.
That's what I thought. She'll let you go. You don't know. And you are scared of me. No matter what you say, no matter how soft your words, you are scared of me.
I'm not as scared of you as I am of losing you.
It's always nice hearing you play in your stories. And when you talk, it helps me calm down. For moments like I'm sitting down and I'm just a normal girl at a school with friends. But after seeing you look at me like that just reminded me of who I am, Toto. I'm a monster.
No matter what it is I see, when I get glimpses like that, it's never a guarantee. There's multiple paths, and just because you see one doesn't mean that that's the one that has to happen.
I used to think that I wasn't that thing, that it was just something inside of me. But now I'm starting to think that I am, that we're the same thing.
You're not, Taps. You're the sweetest girl that I know. You wouldn't hurt a damn fly.
But you're scared of me. I can feel it. I can sense it. That thing heightens my senses. I can tell you're scared of me.
Because I'm not afraid to admit my faults. If you were to turn into that thing, if Ian looks like that, I would be just a smear on the floor. The only chance I would have is talking to you the same way we did with the surges.
And if it doesn't work, you're dead.
But it would work.
You don't know that.
I absolutely do because it worked the last time. Because you're still you. You're still in there.
I'm sorry, Toto, but I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me now. But you have to stay. And And maybe eventually you will come to believe me. Maybe you'll believe the rest of the team if not me. Because whether you think we are or not, we're your friends. And to us, you are just a normal girl. You are Taps.
She stays silent. At this point, you feel like she's not going to speak to you anymore.
Yeah. No, Toto realizes that and he's gonna go.
Toto, you take a step forward, and your ears start ringing. You take a step forward back into the main foyer of the school, and you see the school on fire, being destroyed. You can feel the vibrations of explosions. You see fighting among students. People dressed in different robes. You follow students fighting as well, trying to kill one another. Cries for help. You take another step forward and the scene changes. You see Taps raging through the school as a monster destroying everyone. Another step, and you see some different beasts, horrific beasts, slaughtering everyone. These visions hit you at once before you come back to your senses and you're back in reality. Toto, you've gained the Feet Pathfinder's gift.
I get gift? Hey! Oh, I'm so excited I get gift now.
Looks
I
like
was
trauma's
expecting
good
present.
for something.
Gift is. I'm assuming since it's synonym for present. Oh, it's future. Okay.
Yeah, I was
relic,
expecting
present, and
present.
gift.
Yeah, I was
Alright, sorry.
expecting present.
It used to
but,
be called. It used to be called mana, so I was like.
Yeah.
Is this the funny roll dice and then keep them?
Yeah, this is the fun. This is
Oh,
the
this
thing
is
that's gonna save
important?
me. This is the feat that can save my crappy ass rolls.
I can't wait for me to purposely not remind you guys so that James can get funny numbers at the end of sessions.
That'll be fun.
Not end the sessions. It's ends of
At
the
the
day.
end of days. Oh,
Yeah.
that's worse.
It's days we actually play, and if we're actually going to play all day, I'll let you know you can roll it. So,
Okay.
yeah. Moving on. Before we go to the challenges, any more RPs people wanted to have with anyone throughout the week, not just in one day?
I mean,
Well-
I'd loosely. Oh, you can talk first.
I mean, I'd need to go do. There's something that Erwin wants to do on the day after, but that's anything else would depend on how that goes, I guess.
Wait, you mean on like the Saturday?
Yeah, on that Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You can go first. Mine's just going to talk to more people in our funny team.
Got it. Did I tell you when those rehearsals were due? I didn't write that note down. I need to.
I don't. No
I think
one
they are
has.
sometime this week.
No one has written it down. Whenever you say it, no one writes it down.
Friday. We're gonna say Friday. We're gonna say rehearsals are due this
Like
Friday before
auditions?
challenges. Yeah, auditions are gonna happen before challenges this Friday. Cool. All right. Bada boom, bada bang. Actually, Saffron, you wanted to go last?
I mean, mine can take place at any time before Friday.
All right. When are you doing anything?
I'm waiting for the saffron conversation.
Yeah, I'd
Alright.
probably go to Quinn first.
All right, Saffron, we'll start with you.
Yeah,
Go with Quinn.
let's deal with this.
Are you really deaf? Sorry, what?
Is that your secret that you can't hear?
Your
At
secret
this
that
point,
you're
it's not a
crippled?
secret.
I'll knock on your funny door. Oh, that's funny.
Erwin,
How do
you
you get
realize?
Quinn's attention?
Erwin, someone's knocking on your door.
What time is it, James?
We'll say this is like Sunday, so it's probably.
Oh, this
early
is
afternoon.
Sunday. Oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing then, James.
All right, let's do you then. Actually, Saturday. What are you doing Saturday?
I'm going to the library, James.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing you're going to Stephanie. Okay.
I mean, I'm not actually allowed into the library on the account of being a first year, so
You
yes.
could be trying to look for Finn.
I mean,
Alright,
that's
so
fair, but I'd also just go to Team Gold and ask, is Finn trying to get into the library first? You know, if I was looking for Finn.
Mission Impossible. How can I help you?
I'd like to start with a question. Is there
Okay.
any way that she gets saved?
There is a path, a very hard one, where everyone here of this first year survive. There's a path where she can live normally, but it requires very delicate handling and a lot of sacrifice. And it can also stray off into multiple paths that will hurt many others.
I think that's the most straightforward answer I've gotten from a Pathfinder so far.
She'll smile. Fortunately, this path is not one I need to lead anyone down. Well, more unfortunately, it's on the shoulders of someone who's forced their way into my apprenticeship. Yeah.
I see. In that case, on a second note, I think I'd like to check out a couple of books.
What books may those be?
If there's any place I'm able to find information on this topic, they should be here, shouldn't it?
The maker did start a very vast collection that's only been expanding since he's been gone.
Then I would like to check out a book on the creation of those abominations.
Crafter experiments, mana hybrids. I think you'll find she actually just pull out a looks to be a researcher's notebook. This might be of help for you.
Thank you.
Though you may not like the contents.
He doesn't respond, and I'll just take the book and go back to his room.
Alright. Do you start reading it, or do you go and take a quick little nappy poo, maybe some lunch, unwind a bit?
God, no, I'm
It is the
reading it.
weekend.
He doesn't have homework for a reason. Gotta take the chance.
It doesn't take you long because her name is mentioned instantly. That these are the research notes of Tap's parents.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
You can see the pages are burnt slightly. They've been worked on, so they weren't fully lost. There's blood stains on them and different things, wear and tear in the book overall. And the book itself is in a lot of different ramblings and formulas and things that you probably understand by breaking it down. But go ahead and we're actually gonna do an ability battle with this.
Oh, an ability battle. That's fun.
Yeah, the ability battle is you trying to decipher the book and understand it completely.
All right, let's pull up what all of my abilities do because I wasn't prepared for this.
I wasn't ready for this. Quickly, roll your Pathfinder's gift, Wolf. Go for it. It won't end badly. Roll the funny
Don't
number.
do it. Don't do it. If this is the only thing of the day, James gets
roll the funny number.
If it's an ability battle, you can use both rolls.
That's true.
That's
5
fair.
and a 14. I was hoping for 2 nat ones. Gonna be real.
2 nat ones? That just doesn't do anything.
No, that means you only have 1 nat one. I don't think you have anything.
No, yeah. If you get 2 nat ones, you don't get anything.
And you just lose the gift.
Sorry, I'm social trees. There it is.
Found it.
Found it.
I found it, guys. Let's see. 4 coins and Pathfinder's gift. Can you win this?
Let's see. Alright, that doesn't help. Alright, I have, what is that? What does that one do? I should just control F these. Okay. No, that doesn't help me either. Cool. Alright, well, James, I will be using, Bookworm, Investigator, and, Walking. No, wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I only have those 2. Those are the only 2 that helps me.
Investigator? Got it.
Everything else here is not useful.
Are you going to use the second ability of Investigator? Or a Bookworm?
Alright, let's see. Sorry, I just remembered that I could actually use those. I haven't actually looked at what they've done yet. Anyway.
Here's the Bookworm's a history test, 11 plus the bonus you pick, 1 through 5. And if succeed, you get that bonus. And you do have 4 coins. The odds be ever in your favor.
Alright, James. We're gonna be using a one of my TP is gonna be adding my Arcana. So that's gonna be 1 TP. Another TP is going to be for adding Bookworm. Let's see. So it's a +2 base. I can get a higher bonus. Man, if only I had proficiency in history, that'd be great. We'll try and bring that up to a +4 bonus, you know?
Okay, so you're on it's a 15 history check.
No.
Oh.
A +4 total overall.
Oh.
So it's only gonna be a 13 history check.
Boo. Go for it.
Alright.
13.
Look, I don't trust my...
Slightly above average roll.
Okay, yep.
Oh, you should have went for the
I really should have went for it, but...
See, if it was Ian, he would have just went for the plus.
I didn't trust it.
True.
Alright, so at this point I have 1 d20 plus 8 plus 4, so plus 12. And then Investigator, let's see. Intelligence by base, so I get to make that a d6. I may choose to increase it to a d8. I don't think it's worth it. Because I'm gonna fail. I'll fail the investigation test, and then I'll just have a d8. Oh no, it's current dice. So then I'll just have a d6 minus to my score. So I'll just take the d6.
Okay.
And I believe that's all that I can do, unless I can add magnifying glass, which doesn't help me.
No, with a plus history. Perception of fighters. No, that wouldn't help here.
Or insightful, which is in stage 3.
Insightful. Thing your importance. This allows you to be more fun, informative stories. No.
Yeah, that's about it then.
Just trying to convince the book that it's okay to tell you its secrets.
Hush, 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 hush now, book. Tell me your secrets.
Hush now, book. Tell me your secrets. All right.
But actually,
so you done?
For Creative Spark, Erwin is kind of analyzing what's happening while trying to thinking about a perspective from like the alchemical side of things, and seeing and thinking about what's happening on an alchemical level.
Okay. I'm thinking +3. What's the judges think? Thinking +3.
I just thought I might throw it out there. That's just how he's analyzing
I'm
it.
thinking a +3, +4.
I have
I'm
been
gonna
thinking
be
too,
a
but I
sheep.
didn't know how relevant it would be.
I'm a sheep. I'll say +3.
All right, so it's averaging that out +3.
All right. Cool.
All right, so
I mean,
you're gonna get a
averaging it
+3.
out. I'll say
What?
I'll say +10 if we're averaging it.
Okay, so we're averaging out +10. Got it. So now you're gonna take a -10.
Oh, damn.
So
That's rough,
averages work,
buddy.
right?
This is the -10.
Sure.
Fuck you.
Then my other -10 from the actual
Yeah, the
interview
actual
side.
difficulty of the check.
We're gonna go ahead and put the difficulty. We're gonna put you at a minus.
I've
Just
got
a minus. Huh?
Nothing.
What's up?
Nothing. Windows did a weird thing.
Okay. -6.
-6? Okay. That's not that bad.
And I'm gonna roll with a plus. We'll do a +6 as well for me.
Alright, this is pretty doable.
You know what makes it even more doable?
You gotta do it now.
If only rolls a fucking 5 and you roll a 14.
Well, I have an 11 now.
Huh. Well, I guess I have,
I hate you.
a 28.
You wanna coin me?
Not really.
You
Can you
wanna coin
coin a
me?
Pathfinder's given?
I don't
That's
want
a
to give
roll.
you a coin. Can I if I can you just coin yourself so that you'll be in debt?
I don't have coins.
Yeah, can you go into coin debt?
Yeah, I gotta go into coin deck.
No, this is me getting payback for you making me fail fucking taps.
Wait.
Well, no.
can we
If
just,
we're using it on his roll, it's literally impossible for him to succeed.
can we donate a coin to him so that he can use it on his roll?
No,
Just for the funny.
that's not how it works.
Damn.
I'm thinking if Wolf can outrun how fast it takes for me to lock my door.
Give me like 2 seconds. I really think we should coin James.
You're gonna coin me? You gotta get
Yeah,
comfortable.
my door's locked. I can coin you.
Alright,
Go
I'm being
ahead.
coined. Got it. 1d20 plus.
You have a 5% chance here, James.
I got this. They
I
call
wanna
me
see the fun happen.
El Despacito.
Holy shit!
Damn.
You didn't hit the 5% chance, James.
That's an F.
Well, on that note, you decipher the book. I did get a coin back. Thank you for that, Rebel. So we're gonna decipher the book. Essentially, these will be an account of me and my wife's resource notes on experiment 4162, also known as TAPS. The second daughter of my wife. I do believe we actually finally have found the perfect chemical balance in order to replicate the physical attributes and survivability of a mana beast, even maybe an abomination or converted, while also keeping the mentality intact. You see, most crafters have been attempting to merge the mental capacities of a human with the physical capabilities of mana beast, but it's too much of a hormone imbalance and things like that. Plus, the procedure tends to drive people mad. What I've thought, though, is what if I separate the mind from the body? What if I make my daughter unaware of the changes happening to her, keep her mind intact, but let her body suffer, allowing for a sort of mental disconnect? More details in the notes below, but this is my synopsis for my research. And that's essentially what you get. Basically, Taps's parents essentially experimented on her and tried their best to essentially create a separate personality within Taps. Keeping Taps as a loving, sweethearted girl, who they cared for in order to keep control over her, made her think that she was a normal, simple girl living a simple life, but they would try to separate her, putting her through excruciating trauma and pain while modifying her body so that she would force her brain to disconnect. This proved successful after a few years, and they managed to create two personalities, unaware of each other. So as they were growing Taps's monster body, Taps herself would be what's happening outside of the, of course, wounds left in the morning. This all came to a head when they thought they were successful and they need to test their research. They need to see how powerful Taps could be, and that if she could do something horrific and still be Taps afterwards. Their first experiment was on the town, the massacre. Taps didn't even know what she was doing. She was triggered by her family, by her parents that she cared about and loved, that trusted her 100%, and it was a bloody slaughter. The last account you have is that it was a success, that afterwards, when the massacre had settled down and the family was on the run, that Taps had no idea what was going on, that she was clinging to her parents, asking for help, and apologizing for what she had done. She had no idea that it was her own parents that not only told her to do that, but was the ones that gave her the ability to do it. They saw it as a success, the first mana hybrid that kept its sanity. That's the last account you have.
Erwin's just gonna take some time and just, as awful as the process is going to just try to understand it to the best of his ability.
Mm-hmm. You see through everything they did, through manipulating her own mana, teaching her how to be a crafter and using and manipulating her body herself, and also through their own alchemic creations, how they managed to enhance her body and separate her mind through different psychological techniques and, of course, medical treatment. Horrific as it is and disgusting as it has, from a purely logical standpoint, they did make progress. More progress than your tribe did, or more progress than your people did. They managed to go even further, and this creation was probably stronger than whatever hybrid was being brewed from your tribe. They kept referring to it as a perfect crafter, a perfect creation, the evolutionary peak of your culture, the ability to morph yourself into a monster, morph yourself into something unstoppable, but still keep your mind intact, become separate from your own horrific deeds, being free of responsibility, free of sin, if you never truly experienced the sin.
I think over this week, Erwin's just going to be theory crafting, essentially. Just looking for ways, or even if it's if it's possible even to potentially reverse effects of this sort of thing. I understand he probably won't come to a conclusion, but like he just wants to just look to see if there's anything.
Mm-hmm. So, with that, we're going to cut, but to what Saffron was doing. We'll say it's still the same day, but instead, Toto, you're the one answering the door.
Oh boy. Alright, I opened the door to Saffron.
By the way, the day ended, and therefore the 14 is mine.
No, 14 was used on me.
Oh, dang it, 14 was used on you. I forgot about that. Alright.
And you literally just said it was the same day, so...
I said it was the next day.
Oh, I thought you said it was the same day. Anyway.
You said it was the same day, and therefore it's Toto opening the door.
No, I said Toto's opening the door now because we didn't know what what's his name? Erwin was going to be doing that day, because Erwin said, that depends on what I'm doing today. What happens tomorrow.
Okay, that's
So
fine then.
That's
I
literally
had
why.
written Sunday, and then you said it's the same day, and so I was like, well, let me cross through that real quick.
It doesn't matter.
Semantics. I apologize. Oh no, semantics. You answered the door.
But since it's Sunday, do you want to roll 2 more dice? But Saffron has their funny reporter's notebook.
Oh no. Do you have the hat too?
Oh god, you're actually doing it.
He just got the damn ability, so this is understandable.
They're gonna give me a nat one.
So James, how this works is that you only have the nat one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You only have a nat. Yeah, so it only has a nat one right now.
Well, at least I can fucking coin the roll. So you give it to me, I just coin it.
Alright. But I'll come out with my detective notebook. Is Quinn here, Toto?
He should be in his room.
Oh, okay. I'll go over and I'll knock on the door.
Just open it. I don't think he's doing anything important.
I open the door.
For the
Quinn completely naked.
Whoa. I said that Quinn looks up because the room's brighter because there's more light coming in from the door.
Quinn, I got some questions I need to ask you for my history project.
Go ahead.
The first one is, why did you decide to come to this school? The honest reason.
I guess it's a combination of two. I mean, I wanted to prove that I'm not just automatically a failure because I'm disabled, and I also didn't want Juno to go through this alone.
Okay, hold on, let me finish writing that down. Prove I'm not just disabled. Alright, and then my other question is, do you have any secrets you're hiding? Oh, I guess it would make more sense if I explained a little bit more. My project's kind of gonna be airing all of Team Wood's dirty laundry out. Because, I mean, people already don't like us, so if we just let it all out, it'll be better. They only get mad when our secrets are revealed. Do you have anything you're hiding?
I don't quite agree with that, but I'm also not hiding anything that I'm aware of.
Well, why don't you agree with it? Just so I can understand.
What I was going for last meeting was just getting everyone to tell their own team their secrets so that if and when they do come up, we're prepared to defend ourselves. I don't think that airing the dirty laundry of the people that are willing to share that information is going to solve anything. I think it's just going to put us at a greater disadvantage.
Well, actually, I'd argue that your plan would be worse. Because at that point, we're just hiding it willingly from everybody. It's not just one person's secret at that point, isn't it? It's everyone's. Damage control and just being open's two very different things, isn't it?
And I don't think being open works unless everyone in the school is going to be open, and I don't believe you're going to be able to accomplish that.
Well, we don't have to accomplish that. If everyone in our team's completely open, then wouldn't people look more to knowing everything about their teams? Do you really think every team here knows everything about all their members? If we're the most open ones, wouldn't more people try to follow? People are gonna keep revealing our secrets one way or the other.
I get where you're coming from, but I don't necessarily think it's going to work out as nice and easy as you think it will.
I don't think it's gonna work 100%. I just think it's the best bet we have. Because I
But
just. Oh, you can go first. You can go first.
I was just going to say that um, regardless of whether it's going to work out well or not, as far as I'm aware, I don't have any secrets I'm keeping from anyone. Pretty sure everyone at the school knows at this point that I'm deaf.
I kind of forget sometimes, but I mean, that's just me. Well,
It happens.
in return, is there anything you need to know about me? It's only fair because I'm asking you. Probably should have led with that, but
Why'd you come to Team Wood from Glass?
well, there's a bunch of different reasons. Do you want all of them or just some of them?
Give me your top two.
Okay, well, the top one, the main reason is, I guess, kind of related to just Toto as a whole. I saw all the good Toto was trying to do. Toto didn't really care whose team you were on, or at least from what I heard and saw, but Toto just wanted to help everyone. And I found that admirable and thought that if I was on this team, maybe I could help too. And then the other reason would have been because of you, Quinn. I'm not the best with words and talking to people, so you probably have a better idea how this plan would go than I do. But you just had a way with words, and I don't know. Watching you in politics, I wanted to be more like you, and I thought that you might be willing to help me more if I was on your team. Because I want to be a merchant when I get out of this school, and I want people to be proud of what I have. And I don't know, I thought maybe you could help me get those skills.
But you were already on a team with Ted, and as far as I see it, he's about the same level of talking skill as I am.
Talking skills are very different from people to people. You're always fighting for what you think's the best, even if it's not the best solution at the time, right?
Fight for what's right, at least.
Not everyone does that. Takes a lot to do that. Every one of these teams is fighting with each other. At least you're trying to do something to not just let one team take all the rule.
Then, if you came here because of how Toto doesn't see the teams as being separate and just tries to help everyone, then why didn't you just try to pursue that line of thinking and talk to us even though you're on Team Glass?
I guess I really didn't consider that as an option. But just, I guess, I thought I could go on all the crazy adventures too. Maybe make some new friends.
And we've appreciated you being on the crazy adventure with us, at least.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been much, just the challenges, and I didn't even get us a win, so. Not like you. You managed to get us a win.
I think that was mainly Erwin, but all right.
I mean, you were singled out for the challenge and still proved to be the best, right? Or at least the winner of a challenge. It doesn't matter much. Thanks for your help, Quinn.
No
I'll try
problem.
to take what you said. I'm not going to force anyone on our team to tell me, but I just think it'd be a good idea.
And if you're going down this route, then it wouldn't be a bad idea to at least try and get some secrets from other teams, maybe spark their thoughts a little bit.
I think that's kind of the plan. I'm not exactly going to go around asking for everyone's secrets, but I want to know why every single person chose to be at this school. I think we could find a lot in common.
Be prepared for some of them to lie to you, though.
I know, but I have my way. I don't really know what I have, but I think there's always people willing to help.
I think you saying that you have your way sounded to me like you were going to threaten them into telling the truth.
Well, not really threaten, but I mean, I don't think Team Glass.
More like kill promises.
I mean, Team Glass, I don't think would be that against it, because I mean, they were my friends before I left. At the very least, I could get court. It's just more Team Iron. I think they might be the problem. But I'm trying to start small, trying to start with our team, because I want to focus on Team Wood.
Gold might also not be a bad idea, as they've also been victimized by the secret keeping.
Oh, yeah, I need to talk to Juno too for that. I also want to talk kind of like the highlights of all the people Team Woods tried to help. That even like if we have people that are bad, prove that we still do good, I guess.
But what we've done in the past before the school doesn't dictate our behavior at this school and afterwards.
Exactly, and that's kind of what I'm trying to go for, I guess. Thanks for all the insight, Quinn. I think I should be a little bit more cautious with what I'm asking people.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll look like she's ready to shuffle out and go.
And so like nod like you can go.
Right.
You can leave now, you disgusting reject.
You don't have to ask if you can leave.
And she'll shut your funny door.
Also, something we should keep in mind about Pathfinder's gift: you have to be present or to be able to see them or sense them to use it. Have to be near you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
I thought
Toto,
that might
you
have
better
been.
do something on Sunday.
I thought that might have been a restriction, but
He gets the one
Alright,
anyway.
yeah. No,
He
I'm
gets
just saying
one
for future
anyway.
reference, it's
Yeah.
the near. We have to be near them in order for it to go off.
It's okay. Toto's still here, right? I'll ask Toto the funny question of why they're here.
Okay.
Alright, go for
Go
it.
ahead, Toto.
Toto, real quick. Well, I know you're a Pathfinder and everything, and that's like a big secret, I guess. But why did you come to this school?
Two reasons, I guess. kind of. The first reason being that it was literally just a whim, not exactly my choice, I guess. I was kind of walking near and thought that I might be able to watch, but I was kind of just walking nearby, I guess, and ran into Sully, and Sully really wanted to get in, so I decided to help him, and we both managed to complete the entrance exam. Uh, the second reason, which is probably the one that you're actually looking for, is that I just couldn't stand to be in my tribe anymore. So I left, and then I came here.
Was there something wrong with your tribe?
They let my sister die, so I left.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Um,
She doesn't blame me. It's just
yeah,
it's
I
only
know,
been
but
years.
still, death is hard when it's your family, right?
Yeah, but Kino's kind of helped a lot with that, whether we like it or not. So
Saffron will give you a hug, because that's the only way she knows how to help.
I'll accept a hug. Total accept a hug.
Okay, well, thank you, Toto, and thank you for helping everyone at the school. And I'll scurry off like a rat before Toto can react.
Amazing.
I scurry like a little pack rat in the sack. All right, when's your next stop, Saffron?
Is anyone in the main room? You know what? No, fuck. My next stop is gonna be your two unnamed NPCs.
All right.
Yes, give them names, give them secrets.
First one's David.
David. Okay.
David.
And the second one is Crystal.
Oh, I like Crystal.
Love her. Iconic.
All right, David and Crystal, go ahead.
I'm assuming I would have already known their names.
Yes.
David, Crystal, I have some questions for y'all.
Sure.
I
That's
was.
kind of strange.
Why? Y'all are members of the team, aren't you?
Yeah, but no one ever really talks to us.
Well, you're just as important as everyone else.
Sure.
I was
Anyways,
wondering. Oh,
good.
sorry. You can go first, Crystal.
No, I was gonna say, what did you need?
I was wondering why y'all decided to go to this school.
Well, my dad's noble down in Guild Davis, and I guess I got an opportunity. Scout came by. I thought it'd be cool. Graduates are meant to be these really amazing people, so I decided to join. I There was like this group testing they were having in like a city in Guild Troy, and I got past the test. I was the top one, so they let me apply, and I got all the way here. I'm not as rich as David or like Quinn or any of the other nobles here. Kind of a not low birth, but I don't know, pretty boring family.
So you just wanted to prove you had the skills?
Yeah, I think being in the academy is really fun. At least before realizing how much of a headache it can be. I just really wanted to see how far I can go and learn as much as I can.
All right. And then, before I ask my next question, I wanted to know if there's anything y'all need to know about me or from me, because I might get a little personal with y'all in a sec.
No, you're pretty much an open book, Saffron. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Oh, okay. So I was just wondering, y'all know how everyone's secrets are just kind of getting aired like one out of the other, right?
They'll nod.
I was thinking for my history project, I was gonna like try and put all of our secrets out so no one can expose us. Just be open with the school, because like when we're open, people tend to take it better than if we've just been lying and it comes up because someone else made it happen, if that makes any sense.
No, I think it'll stop Team Iron and whatever Team Glass been doing from pulling things underneath us like that.
So I was wondering if either of y'all had any secrets you want to share. You don't have to, but
And she'll like get a little embarrassed. I used to drink underaged a lot.
right.
I still do. I'm not legal yet in Killjoy.
All right, all right.
Wait,
Thank you
Killjoy's.
for sharing that, Crystal.
Oh, is she like 17 or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And what about you, David?
Well, I got really angry one time with this guy, and I may or may not have broken his leg on an half accident.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
They watch me scribe this in my giant notebook.
Sorry, it's nothing like, raising the dead or being, I don't know, deaf or something.
Well, I don't think Quinn being deaf is a secret for the most part, but I
I don't
really
know.
appreciate you two being open with me.
He spent the first few months pretending like he wasn't, or at least not saying anything. I feel like you should really warn your team that you're deaf. I was talking to him behind his back for like a few weeks before I realized that he couldn't hear me.
You know, that's probably you're right. I don't know. I knocked on his door earlier today, and that was Toto had to just tell me to go in.
Yeah, you get used to it. I don't know why Quinn didn't, make an announcement, or at least the people that have been working with him. Really weird.
And just so you know, before I finish with my project, I'd like to have like one big team meeting so we have a chance to just talk about it with our team first.
They'll agree to that.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate both of you.
For all nobles drink a little wine with dinner. Yeah, but nobles are different. They have privilege.
I'm feeling personally attacked right now.
Yeah. Man, you're the only character here who grew up privileged.
I gave them names. We did it.
No, didn't they both said that they were like lower nobles. Nobles drink
No.
wine.
No,
David's a noble.
David's
Crystal's
a
like
noble.
a middle
Oh,
class.
Crystal's not.
She's
Oh.
a filthy middle class.
Yeah.
Oh, how dare she?
How dare you,
That is
alcohol.
all I would be doing for today.
Alright.
The goal's like 3 people a day.
Cool. Is there any RPs? You want to RP with all of wood is what I'm getting at.
I don't want to RP with them because I know
Okay.
it's gonna take a lot of time. But
Okay, so
anyone that would be big that you think.
I mean,
So like Erwin, I'd RP with. Sully, I'd probably RP with.
we can do Sully then.
Sully, because Sully's got the no magic.
I will RP with Taps.
Okay.
I don't have an order I'm doing.
Are you
this
doing
in.
this before the challenges start?
Probably. I try to a little bit.
Hey, Saffron. What can I help you with?
Okay, this is Sully.
Yeah.
I just have a few questions for you.
A few questions. Sure, I can help with that.
The first one is why you decided to come to this school. Like, what's the real reason?
Well, I guess I don't know. I kind of wanted to do something to make a name for myself. Feel like I can actually, I don't know, be a real person in this world. Someone that matters a little bit.
All right. That's a pretty honorable reason. My next question is, I'm going to ask you if you have any secrets that you want to share, and I'll do my whole shtick of telling him why and if he has any questions for me about my past.
You see him start playing with his ring. Oh, I don't think I have any questions about your past. You've been, pretty honest, but secrets. I don't think anything that would, cause a problem or anything.
Well, it doesn't have to be
You
like
hear Toto coming down the hallway about to beat some ass.
it doesn't have to be anything you have a problem with. Just anything you're hiding, I guess.
I mean,
I want to have like one big team meeting and kind of air it out with all of us first, so it's not like a surprise.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. You would want to air that out. It just, I guess anything with me, it's more of a hindrance, if anything, than a secret that would, cause trouble or anything.
Well, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's entirely your choice.
It's not telling you. I don't know. I kind of started figuring out that my team needs to know. It's just I don't really like the idea of it, being out there with everyone in the school.
Okay. Well, why don't we just keep it between our team for right now, and maybe if we find a reason for you to change your mind or something, we can tell everyone?
Y- Um, hmm. Persuasion.
Okay. Am I even good at persuasion? No.
No.
I forgot I willingly never took any charisma-based skills.
Dude, a coin, you leave it at that 2.
Yeah, I'll coin it. It'll be funny to get a 0. I call him like I see him.
I'll tell you, but maybe not the entire team yet. I'm still getting used to the whole telling people about this part.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and say it. I I have drought.
What is drought again? Out of character.
It's a person that was born without magic, which is it's very rare. It's
I'm a
basically
squib.
you're
Okay.
diseased and you don't have the ability to use magic.
Oh, well, then how do you do all your like attacks and stuff?
I was one day I found he'll show you the ring he's been playing with. I found this. I put it on. It doesn't want to come off now, and it gave me power. Let me use darkness, shadows, and things like that.
Can I see if I like know anything about the ring?
Uh,
Would that be like identify?
Yeah, you identify.
Bam.
You look at it and it's a fine piece of jewelry. You see there's magic emanating from it, but you don't see any runes or enchantments, or anything like that would cause it to emanate that magical power. It seems to have been bounded by, you can probably guess, on from a spirit or something far more natural than someone using a basic blacksmithing technique or enchanting technique.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that ring's still pretty cool, I guess. It's given you like a feel for what magic is, right?
I mean, it is my magic. It's how I do anything. It's why I'm not useless anymore.
Well, magic isn't entirely what makes a person up, though, right?
Right. Um, I was learning that from Rufus. Yeah, there's other things that people without magic can do, but I don't know, ever since I've been using it, I feel like people have been looking up to me saying I'm strong and things like that because of how I use it. I feel like I'd be getting different looks if I was just some no magic loser. I'm not even sure if I'd even be in the school if I didn't have this ring.
Well, have you maybe talked to any of the teachers about it? They might know some. Maybe Jintel. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
uh, Again, I'm not really keen on letting people know that I'm some magicless loser. I'm not too sure if they know. I have a feeling they do, but if they, off chance they don't, I don't want them to like, kick me out or anything. You know, I'm kind of not really the gifted student that they're looking for when they search people in the academy. I already kind of broke into the school with Toto.
I see. Broke into school. Well, does anyone else know about that?
The ring part or the breaking into school part?
Both, I guess.
Toto and pretty much everyone in my dorm knows.
Fair.
Actually,
Just
do you know Quinn and
Yeah.
Erwin?
I actually was asking myself that. I don't
Yeah,
think I know.
They were actually never told. They might have been able to figure it out, but Toto was the only one to formally know.
Oh, you don't know then. Never mind. It's just Toto.
I got no clue.
Never mind.
So
He were
just Toto.
just well outside of Toto. You know. I think Finn might know. At least he knows that my ring's enchanted at the very least.
Oh, yeah, Finn's smart.
So just Finn and Toto?
Well, Toto knows everything. I think Finn just knows something's wrong with me when it comes to this ring.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for being honest with me, Sully. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. It feels a little better talking to someone else, not Toto, about it. I guess it makes it less scary. My ring also may be talking to me sometime on an off chance.
Well, is it a nice ring?
Uh, I think, I think it's a nice person in there. I don't think it's a nice ring though.
Well, why don't you try talking to your ring and seeing if it tells you anything?
It's
Maybe.
really cryptic and annoying.
Well, that's life, I guess.
You'll give a half-hearted laugh. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just life.
Well, thank you so much. And if it helps you at all, I think you can be as good of a person as you think you are without the ring, too. Being
Thanks.
strong isn't all about your magic. Magic's just kind of an aid, I guess.
Thanks, Saffron. That means a lot.
And I'll walk out.
We have two cripples in the dorm.
We can make as many cripples as we want.
This is Team Disabled. If we let everyone know, then they'll start getting in trouble for bullying us.
I just actually have
Oh my
constant enlarge on myself. I'm actually 2'6".
What?
I have constant enlarge. I spit so much. I have a mana crystal attached to my back, draining constantly.
I'm like Doc Ock, but instead of the arms, I have height. It's still not even that impressive because I'm still shorter than everyone in the team.
All right.
Christ.
So Taps, you already heard that rough thing. She sees dead people and she's killed an entire village.
No,
It's
that's
Kino.
Kino.
Kino. Barkley's an assassin. Oh, you want to go to Carter?
Sure, I'll go to the socialist.
Why did I join the academy? Well, to be perfectly honest, I said this earlier to the prince. I guess I was trying to figure out if it was possible for someone to, I guess, rise out of nothing, rise into something of their own without any assistance or help from others.
All right. Well, I guess that's a good reason.
Yes, though I do think it's impossible, seeing how the only reason I'm here right now was because I was given a silver spoon by the prince to join this team when mine failed, and those who have been benefiting are those who are already privileged to begin with. I do think my theories do stand that it's impossible to rise above what you are, really.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. But is there? I'll give my general spiel. Is there
Mhm.
any secrets you want to share with me?
Well, I guess a secret would be the second reason why I joined this academy. I can't tell you the full details, but I can say that I joined because I found out that Erwin was joining.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm very intrigued in Erwin's process at the school.
I mean, I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Not everyone looks too kindly on crafters, right?
That's a good part of it, yes. It's also just knowing how Erwin started. How
Well,
Erwin started.
I gotta admit that makes me want to just go talk to Erwin right now. I haven't really gotten around to him yet.
I apologize, I'm not a big fan of spilling other people's tea.
I know, and that's why I wanted to make sure it'd be okay if I.
I am as open as a book as I try to be. I have nothing to hide. My intentions have always been straightforward, at least I like to believe so. Manipulation for the birds or whatever that saying is. I don't take pride in it unless it's needed to protect others or simply move forward. At the very, it's an end, a means to an end. I don't like using it constantly.
Well, then I guess I have one more question for you. You're a pretty smart guy, right?
I like to consider myself scholarly, yes.
Do you think what I'm doing's a good idea?
You are exposing all of us to the rest of the teams, and we've already confirmed that there are at least a few individuals who are very good at manipulation and taking information into their own well-being. Yes, the secrets are out, so the shock value is gone, but information's still information. You can say that we all know that Taps is a monster now, so the shock's out gone, but now everyone knows that she's a monster. They can use that against her and her friends.
I guess that
Information's still powerful no matter how it's revealed.
I guess that makes sense. It's just a little hard for me to imagine Taps as a monster. I mean, she's such
I
a sweet, innocent girl. Because Saffron doesn't know she's like actual monster yet.
yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
anyone's brought that up to her.
He'll look at you. Taps is quite literally a monster. I've seen her myself when she turned into one.
But, huh?
About 3 times, much more than 3 times your size. Large, lurking creature. Mindless, powerful. Could probably smear me against the wall like I was paint.
Suddenly everything's making a lot more sense now. Has anyone gone to talk to her?
I've seen Toto make attempts, but from what I saw during the weekend, it wasn't successful. I've tried to talk to her myself, but again, I'm not very gifted in the tongue like our friends are. She's pretty much shut herself off at this point.
Okay, well, I can see what I can do. I just don't know if it'll help much.
Right.
Okay.
You seem to be someone keen mm, to the other's taste when it comes to being friendly. But back to one final thought on your note. What I'm saying, I'm not saying that what you're doing is wrong. I'm saying you just need to understand what you want from our team. Do you want us to be a beacon of hope and kindness and friendship? Or do you want us to be a team that can effectively get through this year with minimum casualties? Because I don't think those are one and the same.
Well, they're not one and the same, but who says we can't do both?
He'll shrug.
I'll walk away, leaving him with that thought.
Alright.
I'm glad Carter's on my side that this isn't necessarily a good idea.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying it's an idea.
I'm saying
Yeah, but
I'm
it
doing
makes me feel better personally that like the smart character's on my side.
Why do you go to Carter and he's the smart authority? He could be dumb as rocks. He could just have a high wisdom and just know how to speak.
Yeah, we need a high wisdom character.
Alright.
Next-
Someone on this team has to
The
be
next
smart,
person
right?
I want to talk to at this point is the funny Erwin.
Alright,
Oh,
Erwin,
boy.
knock, knock, knock on the door, You're going
Knock,
through
knock, open up the door.
trauma. Erwin has his face in like a bunch of books and he's murmuring to himself as he opens the door. Erwin, you're the one in the room right now. Everyone's gone to lunch.
All right. Saffron. What exactly are you doing here?
Well, I was working on my history project, and it's your turn.
I see.
So, I guess, why did you come to this school? If you're ready to talk, I don't want to, like, make you right now.
What day is this?
We'll say Wednesday.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I want to know mental
I was
state
thinking
where I'm
Tuesday or
at.
Wednesday.
We'll say we're halfway through the week.
I'm assuming I've made like no headway.
You have ideas, but that just spirals off into string theories and nothing really is tangible.
Yeah. I suppose I could talk right now.
Okay. You already know everything I'm gonna ask, so I guess I'll start with, is there anything you want to know from me?
Believe it or not, I'm not the person typically to question anyone for any secrets they may be keeping or anything of that sort.
Okay.
I
I'm just curious.
don't have anything to ask of you. If you're keeping something from me, then it is likely for your own good.
I guess that makes sense. So what about you? Why are you here?
In the most basic sense, I suppose I came here because I was told to.
If you don't mind me asking, by who?
Insert knight's name here. I honestly forgot his name.
Insert knight's name here.
You don't remember his name either.
Sorry
do you,
guys, give me a
James?
second.
His
I
name has
got
come up,
you.
I think, like 2 sessions. Session 1 and like session 2 or 3.
Session 2.5. Sir Matthew, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
Night Hollowswift.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
have
Sir Hollow Swift.
No.
Justice.
I'm just gonna put Matthew.
Okay.
But that's
It's Sir
honestly-
Daniel.
Sir Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sir Daniel.
Got it.
But honestly, that is the only reason that I came here. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about a lot right now.
Oh, I know. Would it help if I kind of ask more questions to be more specific? Or do you
If
want to
you'd
talk
like.
about what's bothering you?
You can ask questions. I may refuse to answer, though.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. It's all up to what you want to say. I guess then, if the reason you came here was just because you were told to, is there a reason you're still here, or is it just because you were told to? Has anything changed?
It would be a lie to say that I haven't changed at all since joining the academy. And my reason for being here no longer lies solely within myself, I suppose you could say.
Huh? Is it more of like just trying to graduate for the sake of others now, looking out for them too? Because I think we have some people like that, and you're gonna look at me like scroll through my notes.
It would. I have certainly become more attached to others here than I initially believed that I would. But there's other things that I'm still trying to figure out. I can't give you a definite answer right now. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. This is more than enough. And then, I guess, are there any secrets that you want to tell me? Again, you don't have to. I know you have a lot going on right now, apparently.
When you gave this explanation earlier, did you say that you were trying to get this done like earlier then?
I was saying that I would try to get it done earlier,
Because I know
but
that you had like a whole conversation that Erwin was present for.
I said that I was gonna try to like finish it earlier than normal, but I'm still taking my time because I'm still going around. Like I would tell you that I'm not
Okay.
even done with our team yet.
All right. I apologize for the timing. However, I'm not certain I'm ready to share that one yet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll come back to you once I finish with everyone else in the class then, if that's okay. Or of course you can come to me whenever you're ready.
Mm. Right.
Sorry, I forget you're a team leader. You got a lot going on. I'm sorry for bothering you.
No, it's fine. I probably needed a distraction.
I hope you kind of stop whatever's bothering you, I guess.
Thank you, Saffron. We'll see what happens with it. I'm sorry to have worried you. If
Oh,
I have.
no, it's fine. I understand. We all got our own things. I'll head out now, and I'll leave before Erwin can say anything.
Oh shit! It's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah,
All right.
Erwin didn't realize that.
Oh, perhaps lunch. All right. So, is there anyone else you want to talk? You want to do taps last?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't talked to Kino, Porter, or Taps, but I'm pretty sure Kino and Porter's an off-screen kind of thing.
Yeah, there's nothing in particular happens. Porter, he's a bastard son of the king. And he doesn't know if his mom's alive or not, really. So that's kind of giving him a bit of anxiety. And then, like I said, you already know Kino dead, beat to dead type thing.
Yeah.
Why they came to the school, Kino won't tell you. She refuses. Actually, sorry, she'll tell you. Kino says she's coming back to school so she can bring her dead boyfriend back to life.
All right.
How she plans on doing that through the school, she refuses to tell you.
I would not ask, James.
Porter is forced to be here because this is his only option after being forced into a challenge by his other brother, his half brother.
All right. I
Yeah.
assume Kino has no secrets to tell me. Same with Porter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So. Taps.
And then just real quick, would either of them ask me anything?
Nah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Alright. Taps. Has been spending, she grabs food and she leaves immediately. And has been avoiding talking to anyone really.
I'll hunt
and literally, and whenever anyone looks at there, they keep as far away as they can. As everyone looks to be genuinely terrified as Taps as she walks through the hallways.
I'll hunt her down.
You'll find her sitting outside. She says she eats her food outside now, away from everyone.
I will sit down next to her.
She recognize. Good.
I'd have food too.
She acknowledges your existence but doesn't say a word.
Do you want to talk about it? We don't have to if you don't want to.
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, is it okay if I ask you some questions for my project?
Whatever.
Why did you come to this school, Taps?
Ian brought me here. He said I could either continue living on as a monster, die here, die like a monster, or go to the school and try to live the normal life I thought I had. Live an actual life.
Okay, well, if Ian brought you here, then that means you had a reason to pick this over just dying, right? It was to live that normal life.
Yeah, the way he was talking about it, I'm confident that he'll be able to stop me, and confident that whatever this thing is would be gone. But now I know that people just say things to make you feel better. People will lie even if they think they're not lying. No one can save something like me.
Well, I guess that does make sense in a way. I don't really know exactly what this monster is, but just because I can't save you doesn't mean I wouldn't try.
And I don't want to see you dead trying.
Well, is there anything you can do to stop it? Like, is there a way you can fight back? Maybe control the monster?
That's what I do every day. It's clawing at me, another voice in my head, trying to tell me to come let me out, let me out, let me out, clawing away at the back of my head. And sometimes, some days, it's not that bad when I'm talking, when I'm having fun, but lately the voice is getting louder and louder.
What's it saying?
It wants to rip Erwin's throat out for putting a blade at my throat. It wants to kill all of you for talking too much. It wants to kill Ian for beating it twice now. It's angry and it wants to just see bloodshed. It's telling me that's what Dad wanted, that's what Mom wanted, for us to just kill everything.
I'll kind of pet her hair as she's talking to try to keep her calm.
You see there's blood swirling in her eyes when you pet her head. The blood goes away.
Well, I guess that makes sense. But does the monster hear everything you hear, I guess?
I guess. I
Well,
don't know. I think it does.
I guess there's only one way to find out. Mr. Monster, are you in there? Can you give me a sign?
Don't. And she, you see her twitch as one eye goes completely blood red. Don't do it, please.
Oh, okay. So, if we know it hears you, it really only gets bad when someone talks about it or tries to hurt you, I guess, right?
No, it also gets excited. It wants to kill. When I see blood, when I see fights, when anything like that happens, anything exciting like that happens, it wants to play. It wants to kill. That's why I hate fighting. That's why I don't do anything because I'm scared of it getting out. I'm scared
Well,
of getting angry. I'm scared of getting sad because I'm scared that I might freak out and it goes loose.
well, what if you, like, just had a blindfold on? It couldn't see all the fighting, right? Could that stop it?
My senses go haywire. When it's trying to come out, I can smell it. I can hear it. I can feel the vibrations. It's painful.
I guess that makes sense. It was a stupid idea.
No, you're not. You're not stupid. It's me. It's my fault. It's what I am. I'm just a top bomb waiting to go off. I'm a creature waiting to kill.
Well, if you're a bomb waiting to go off, that means there's got to be some way to defuse you, right? I mean, the monster wants one thing. There's got to be something to calm it down, then, right?
Toto said that I went back to normal when I heard him telling a story. I'm calm when I'm with my friends. I'm calmer when Toto's talking to me and you talk to me. But that doesn't mean it goes away. It's not gone forever. It's just waiting for something to go wrong, like with the surges. I can't, I can't live around people I care about. And with that thing in the shadows, waiting for one slip up, for me to do one thing wrong. I didn't think I did anything wrong to deserve this. I thought I was a good girl. I thought I was good to my parents. I don't know why they did this. I didn't think I deserved something like this.
Well, sometimes bad things happen to good people, right? Just because this monster's inside of you doesn't make you any less of who you are. I mean,
Oh,
everyone has their own problems about them, own things they want to fix, and a lot of people have stuff that's out of their control. But that doesn't stop anyone from wanting to help them, and Taps. I mean, we haven't known each other too long, but I promise you that I'll help you no matter what.
that's what I'm scared of. This isn't someone turning to the light after killing. This isn't someone getting over a drug or passing a test. This is a beast. I'm a beast. And if I make one false move, no one can stop me. I'll just kill everyone or I'll kill people until I'm dead.
Well, maybe that's part of the problem then, right? Maybe it's not as much about trying to not let your beast out, but maybe it's more about trying to accept it at this point and trying to
How can I
control it
accept?
for the
I can't
better.
accept something like that, Saffron. I can't accept something that horrible. I was covered in blood. I was covered in guts. There was nothing but silence and fire and crying. That thing did that. I can't accept that. I can't accept something that kills so easily that wants to kill again. Do you know the things it says to me and whispers to me, the things it wants to do to you
I
right
don't.
now?
Taps. I don't know. I don't mean accept it as saying it's okay. I mean accept it as knowing it is a part of you and that you can learn to control it, I guess. Learn to make it listen. You said that when you were part of it, right? That Toto could talk you out of it?
Yeah,
You
I
haven't
guess.
been close to anyone before, right? Toto's one of the first, right?
Not since my parents.
Maybe that's the first step. You gotta let people in, Taps. You gotta let people help you. You're not alone. I promise. Even if you don't want help, that's not gonna stop us from helping you. You deserve as much of a life as we do.
This is an end well for you, but ability battle.
Joke's on her. I'll pick charisma and
Okay.
not add anything other than iron. Wait, can iron will even be added?
What's Iron Will do?
I feel like Iron Will's good here because you're being stubborn.
It's
I know what it
literally
does.
I can remove a -3 if she adds it to me.
Okay,
That's
I'll
it.
give
That's
it
all I
Iron
can add to the situation.
Will. I'll give you from Toto's earlier attempt. I will give you a additional +6 to the roll. Would you like to argue for a creative spark here?
I don't really think I can. It's more of just the sense of I'm offering up my arms and just repeatedly saying that I will fight for her. But I don't think it's anything other than what I've been saying already, so.
All right, I'll give you a slap on a +3 from that. So that's a +9. So she's gonna give you a it's gonna go down slightly and take a -7.
Right. And then I have the funny Iron Will. I just don't know if it applies in this situation.
Let me see the wording of it.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat once I find out how to navigate. Because it's toughing things out no matter how bad it gets, but it says whenever I'm in a competition or performing some other physical task, so I don't know if it applies.
Yeah, there's one specifically for social.
Yeah.
So if I can apply it, I will. But...
It's like Fortress, but
Yeah, I'd say no because it's
okay,
like
then I'm literally not adding a single thing to my roll.
All right, so I gave you a 9 -7, so you're at a net 2.
Yeah, baby.
You know, you don't have persuasion, do you? Never mind.
No, well, I have persuasion, but if I add it, it's just bad for me.
Oh, it's negative. That's true. There's no skill you want to try to attempt to argue for?
I literally do not think anything I can add would help.
All right.
Yeah, I'll add my fucking athletics to it.
Put her at a +3. I'm sorry, not +3, +5.
What, me or her?
No, me.
Okay.
Her. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I hate my life.
It's 2-2, James.
Damn.
I forgot. Do we end at 6 or 6:30? I forgot.
6:30.
Rebel wants me to remind you that you have a nat 1 to give out.
It's too late. I realized that after I rolled it. I have to give out the nat 1 before the rolls are declared.
Yeah, you can't. You can't coin and then use a Pathfinder.
Yeah. You're basically, instead of them rolling, you're saying you rolled that. Good luck.
Yeah, you can coin the use of a Pathfinder's, but you can't coin into a Pathfinder's.
Yeah.
I wasn't at my computer to let you know before things were rolled, so.
Well, no, James is just saving it for later.
Yeah, we still have the rest of it. Do you want to be a douche twice in one session?
I don't care. It'd be funny.
It would be funny.
You coining both of them?
I'm just gonna coin my own. Nice.
Okay, well then I will counter coin
I
myself.
hate you.
What are the odds it works out in my favor?
Holy shit. No,
Okay, so Saffron starts dating Taps.
I think it's funny that the last person I talked to, I got a 0 on, and now I have a 22.
Percentage chance on that. You winning that ability battle.
Not high.
Okay. I should have. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered if I had your coin. You would have rolled a nat 20, apparently. Okay, so.
I just think it's funny.
You see the blood sort of fill Tap's eyes, but then as she sort of tenses up, it sort of dissipates and she just starts crying and she just falls into your arms.
I will sit here and comfort her for as long as I need to.
I don't want to be like this. I hate being like this. I don't want to hurt anyone, Saffron.
It's okay. I won't let you.
I'm just so scared. I'm so scared of it. I'm just so scared of it.
I know. I know. I
And
promise you that if the beast ever comes out, I'll be the one to put it to an end. It won't just be Ian fighting it. It won't just be people running. Ian and I can stop whatever's happening. I promise.
she'll just keep crying.
And I will hold her. And this is all I will do until the challenge is over.
All right. So.
James, don't forget that auditions are before the challenges.
Yeah, we're into auditions now.
Fuck yeah.
He's saving the nat one for auditions.
Exactly.
It's so much funnier to use the nat one there.
That is true.
So, being a new day.
Toto, roll your portent because of audition.
Roll your Pathfinder skill.
Alrighty, let's see
You
what
don't
we get
have
for
to.
auditions.
This is the most hype thing that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Okay, pretty average numbers.
Yeah, pretty average. Nothing horrible.
All right, so auditions time. I believe Erwin v. Casper v. Ted.
Oh, Christ.
We have 3 team leaders.
Ted just wins this.
Erwin gives up, and Ted wins.
I don't give up,
Hey, James
but Ted
could give
just
Ted
wins
the nat
this.
one to be funny.
Alright.
No, if anyone gets the nat 1 and it's not gonna be a PC, it's gonna be fucking Caspar.
That'd be funny.
Here's how we're gonna do it. Here's how we're gonna do it. Alright, because a 3-way, I don't know, how would a 3-way ability auto work?
I'm not too sure.
Sorry, James, I think we just do 1v1, 1v1, 1v1.
You see.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot of work.
I think that if your ability does something, does a negative effect, you should only be able to give it to one. Like you choose one person to give it to,
No.
and then you all roll at once.
We'll do this. Because this isn't necessarily you going against someone else, this is you outperforming them. So there's no need to do negatives. They wouldn't really be effective in this context.
That's
So
true.
Casper is going to be cucked royally. Here we go here.
That's fair. All he does is bring others down.
So we're gonna engage in ability battle here with Casper v. Erwin v. Ted. Let's get her done.
Now the real question
Casper
is,
sabotage though?
You can sabotage.
I just want him to have a fair chance. I'm not rooting for him or anything.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
All of the fucking tier 1 abilities for... I don't know if you can use any of the tier 1 abilities for stage face.
Oh, they all negatives?
You can use artistic, but that's it.
Yeah, drama, playful. That's...
They're
You
all
know, let's
negatives
just do
except
this.
for...
Ted blows Casper out of the water. We're gonna do Ted
Oh.
v. you.
We kind of fucked Casper on accident.
Casper's been
sad.
busy doing homework, and also he's only doing a lot of other stuff. And he's not the best. He's not the best actor.
I
Surprisingly.
wanted Casper to win.
You wanted Casper to
It
win.
was... We fucked Casper when we won that challenge.
Yeah, he has a lot of negatives on his side. He's not gonna win this one. On second thought, I sorry to pull out the last second, but I'm going to not audition. Actually, I'll leave it those
Withdraw before
to
I embarrass myself.
the other captains. All right. Well, I guess that's less competition. I was actually getting worried there for a second. Well, Erwin, do you want to go first, or you want me to?
I suppose I could try going first.
The stage is all yours then. Break a leg. Ability battle.
Ability battle. All right. Let's see what I've got to do here. Okay. So, all right. Well, what do I have here to add to this roll? Let's see. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help because I don't want to confuse people.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't help. I could probably I think I could swing that if I need to.
Okay.
That one does actually help. At least a little. That one doesn't help. Well, actually, does it? I fucking forget. I gotta read that ability.
You know, honestly, I think this is just the funniest. We're gonna just do this. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Find the best way to do these types of things is just to be a bastard.
Huh. Yeah, this really doesn't help me.
You ready?
It looks like I have approximately 2 abilities here for this.
Creative spark. Otherwise, we should have just done Casper versus Ted.
All right, well, at least I get that. That's nice.
That's nice.
His
Yeah.
creative spark is that he's performing for Meek, and I give him a +10.
No. No, it's
Yeah, that's how that
literally-
works.
Do you genuinely want to be in this play with me?
I mean, he does want to be in this play, but like that.
Like, is,
Yeah,
is that passion driving him to the next level?
I mean, probably not. I'll be real. He's had other shit on his mind recently.
Yeah.
This is not the priority, guys.
All right, cool.
All right. All right. We're gonna start it off by
All right.
Let's see. What can I do here? So
on the table real quick.
So James, I don't have proficiency in performance, expertise in performance.
Mm.
So I'm not going to use performance probably.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. It just be like that, you know.
You're gonna use deception.
Yeah. I think I'm going to use deception.
Got it.
So that's my first TP is to add my deception.
Okay.
My second TP will go to. All right, and this is a charisma, so it's 2+ modifier.
Yes.
Okay, I have 4 TP. I will. Well, let's start with. Let's just get show off out of the way.
All right, show off. Got it.
Yep. My number is. Just to make it funny, I'm not gonna lowball it.
Can I just pick one?
I'm not just gonna pick one. To make it funny, I will actually pick. Let's see. I'm gonna pick 12, James.
Okay.
How funny would it be if it's actually 1?
Hey, it'll still help me no matter what I get here. I just said roll 1d12. That is not what I'm supposed to be rolling.
Roll 12.
/ roll 12.
Roll 12. Oh no!
Holy shit!
Congratulations!
Holy shit!
James, I think out of honor, you're not allowed to coin that.
You just gave it a roll. I thought I was gonna breeze through this, but now you actually gave yourself somewhat of a chance.
Holy
James,
shit!
Out of honor.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna coin that. It's funny.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep this. This is great.
Holy shit.
Well, alright.
He's just putting himself back in the game a little bit. I was really expecting this to be a blowout.
That
but
brings
okay.
my bonus up to a 15, and I have 1 more TP.
Damn.
Which I'm just gonna use on drama, but since I'm not using my performance modifier, it's only a -3.
Alright. So, -3 to him.
Yep.
Alright.
And then I also get a d6.
Got it. Are you gonna create a spark at all?
I don't really have anything for it, I'll be honest.
Alright, just so you know, Toto, you are present during these auditions if you want to use your funny Pathfinders.
It's
Alright.
kind of hard to determine if it's worth it because you can just coin the shitty rolls. So it's like, well, I don't know.
Getting your coin back though.
Yeah. It's a net bad. And also I have to want a coin.
Should I just give Ted the 9? Because that would kind of be funny. I really want Erwin to win.
So, Erwin, are you doing a creative spark or are you done?
No, I don't have anything.
So Ted's just going to just do the big dick play. He's just going to use raw talent and add a performance modifier.
Oh yeah, I'm giving him 9. He's just using raw talent, so I'm just gonna give him a fucking 9.
Yeah, I just didn't think I could take raw talent, you know?
So he's gonna get
I just didn't feel like it fit Erwin.
Plus 11 from his performance, and then plus 12 from raw talent, and then a D8. But then -3, so he has a 20.
I really do think this just comes down to the D20 roll.
Alright, well.
Oh my god.
I rolled maximum.
That doesn't help me. That really doesn't help me.
I'm sorry, Erwin.
Erwin can still coin me again, as we've already determined. You try to go for a lower number, but I have to.
You need a net 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you need a nat 20 to win, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna go for it?
God, do I go for the 5%? How many coins are there?
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yep.
You see, I
It-
know
this
if I
is up to
coin
you.
and I lose, James can just coin back, but I feel like if I get the nat 20, he realizes he has to get a nat 20 to win, so, fuck it, there's no reason not to.
Okay. Coining.
5% chance! Oh, I rerolled the d6, but it's better.
No. That was close.
Not as much of
Yeah.
a blowout.
Yeah, not as bad.
And I rolled the same thing on the d6, so.
But how funny would it be if we gave James the other coin back and just coined his?
That is true.
What do I need to roll?
Just your a d20.
I mean, like, what do I need to? What is the?
Yeah,
what does that
it would
roll
be
for
You
the-
need to
a-
roll a nat 1.
No.
No.
It would be a.
No, I want him to roll
Needs
a
5
nat
or
1.
lower.
Yeah, 5 or lower.
What the?
Oh my god!
I'm never punished.
Yes!
So
I
that's
hate
a
it here.
31.
I hate you. Why is he never
Funnier.
punished?
And
Why-
the
why
one
did that-
time- The one time I got coined for the worst, it's what I wanted.
Holy shit!
Can we talk about how Garrett literally got got the funny number, got a +10 to his roll, and then Ian just summoned a 3.
What
Oh,
the
If it makes you
actual
feel better,
fuck?
when I drank from my soda, I accidentally spilled some and it looked like a pea stain.
I had +28 to my roll.
Alright, I had plus
I'm
18.
So happy. I am so happy.
That was you getting like all of the luck. He was literally just being a cocky bastard. He literally.
I'm well aware, James.
I got
I'm-
your back.
I'm so glad that you fucking trumped it. Oh, this is great.
Oh.
I would have given up had I not hit that fucking number.
Well, that's the game. All right. So with all
Holy
of that,
shit.
I should have just not won. I didn't want to be mean, but here we are.
It's okay, you can do it to Toto.
Yeah. It's
Carter
always
deserves to
good.
win
We have
narrator.
nothing in our favor to not let Carter win.
we win either way.
I want
Alright.
Carter to win.
So, what's gonna happen is what happens is that Erwin, you get on stage, and you've been again completely out of it. A lot of things have been on your mind. But you know, maybe you get a glimpse of Meek, and she looks excited for you. She's cheering you on, and then suddenly, I don't know, the words, the lines you've been going over flood back into your head, and for once, you just very eloquently go through every line that you were meant to rehearse, every line during the audition perfectly, and you put on the performance of your lifetime. Maybe it's just because the character itself is an annoying like rogue who really doesn't care. Is really fed up with life and fed up with a lot of different people. That's sort of his character trope at the beginning. So maybe you just hang on to it a bit. You can relate to him a bit more. And by the end of it, by the end of the audition, you feel like you've put on the best performance you've ever put on. And Ted follows behind. He actually applauds for you too. Everyone applauds in the room, and Ted follows behind, and you could tell he falls in the role almost instantly. He's switching on. He actually switches accents, switching into something that's more proper for the Chain Knight, and putting on a nearly identical performance to yours, maybe even slightly greater. But he has just one slip up, one bad slip up, and that was the deciding factor when Tot picked you as a Chain Knight. Honestly, Erwin, I thought out of everyone here, you would be nowhere near the final cast, not even an understudy. Thought you were going to be dead last, but I am honestly shocked in the dedication you've taken since we started this.
So am I.
Why? Now I want you to take that energy you just put on the stage today and do the exact same thing when we actually do the real thing in front of a massive audience of well-known patrons. So, good luck. The role is yours.
Thank you.
Toto's over here like, hell yeah! He's over here cheering and like looking at me like he got it.
Erwin, it's yours. And she'll like jump on you and hug you. I was so
Oh,
scared I was gonna have to kiss Ted. That was gonna be so terrifying.
Erwin is just
James, I have a question.
confused.
Yeah.
Has Meek beat Diamond in the audition yet?
Oh yeah, that happened.
Oh, that happened? Cool.
Okay. I wanted to make sure because, like, I know she lost to Diamond in guitar, and I didn't know if that was gonna like trigger a panic attack and make her lose.
So she goes for Diamond. And she's nervous until Ted puts his hands up and like I'm not gonna do anything. And so at the beginning she's a bit nervous and stumbles over her lines, but then she gets into character when she realizes that Ted's not gonna intervene. And then when Diamond comes up, Diamond is Diamond. Diamond's gets through the lines.
Yeah. She's
Whoa.
fine.
So there's that.
I was hoping we'd do Toto Carter, and somehow you'd coin one of them, so I could coin Diamond if
yeah.
Meek was gonna lose.
So we're going to actually do Toto versus Carter.
James, I already know my creative spark. This little bitch has been annoying me this entire time, and I want to beat him.
Damn.
All right.
This would be a funny time to nat one.
I'm going to nat one. You watch.
No, you're going to that one. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yes.
We have no coin.
No, James, I fully support this.
Go ahead, Toto. You're working with a 1 as a base. Go for it.
Alright.
Do you have everything? You already have everything prepared? What's your ability?
With your creative spark, buddy.
so defeated.
But Erwin got the lead.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Got kids all odds. Literally against a 28. I couldn't have rolled higher.
I'm going
on
to.
that.
I'm going to use artistic, and I'm going to be so that will give me an extra +4 plus my performance, which is a 6, plus my proficiency, which is a 3. So that's a +13. I'm gonna be using playful. Let's see. No, let's hold on. Let me read through these real quick because I know I have quite a few here. So we're using artistic. That's a 13. So can do. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do crowd wrangler,
Okay.
but I'm going to automatically give myself my 14.
Oh, damn. I was saying you're going to risk it for the biscuit. I forgot you can just auto pass.
Yeah.
I auto pass, and Carter takes a -1d12
Okay.
Roll a
because I am
roll a-
swaying the crowd towards me. 2, 3. So I think I get one more ability, unless artistic takes 2 TP. Hold on, how many TP? Yeah. Okay, so that's all I can do.
You get 2 plus your charisma modifier if you're using charisma as your base.
Okay, so yeah, no, hold on. How much was crowd wrangler? 1 TP. Okay, so that's 3 TPs that I've used, and then 4, so that I can add my performance, right? So I have 1 TP left.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the only other one I would have would be Sweet Talk, but I have no idea how I would use that. I could risk it for the biscuit for playful. But that doesn't really do anything for me because that's for resisting abilities in the tree.
What's your creative sparkle?
I already said it's going to be that I'm going to beat Carter's ass at this because he's been
Pure
fucking around
determination.
with me the entire time that we've been trying to do this.
Okay, judges, what is that? What bonus is that?
Determination alone.
You were filled with determination.
Yeah, I was thinking about how I could try to make that
Yeah.
joke.
Let's make a save
I don't
point
know,
here
buddy.
before that one rolls through.
What if Carter gets a nat 1?
I'm gonna be so happy, but
I have a coin. I think I won't.
If I had a coin, I would do it for you, James.
Toto's determination.
What is Toto's determination?
Toto's
I'm
determination's
thinking.
pretty solid. I'm feeling a 5, actually.
Okay.
Toto's got a lot of determination just as a person.
Determinate you.
What are you thinking, Ian?
I don't know. I want to say 6 because that's how many letters are in social.
I want to say 4 because that's how many letters are in Toto.
You're right. So we make it a 5.
so it equals out to a 5.
Alright, so 5. Okay.
Good talk,
Okay.
Alright, now my turn. I'm going to use my wonderful power of he doesn't have abilities. Intelligence is my base. So I'm gonna Toto, I need you to actually make me insight test. He's gonna use insightful on you.
An insight test. Let's see.
Look at my wonderful performance.
Oh wait, would insightful have helped me out better than drama?
Okay. You're gonna
Nice.
take a -4 to your roll.
Nice.
You're just trying to see if you can get Toto into the negatives.
Alright, so with that, 1d.
Oh, it actually would. Oh, never mind. His insight. Yeah, I should have done that.
I'm gonna give him a creative spark of +4 because he's been getting into Toto's head this entire time.
I would argue that's a +5.
5, okay.
Yeah.
+5.
Just to even the sparks.
Well,
Persuasion.
getting into someone's head is very impressive.
Exactly.
That's 1d12. Alright. So he's gonna get a d6 from insightful because intelligence is base, gonna add persuasion on there. And then so he's getting a total of a +10, a +d6, and a -1d12. You ready, Toto? No, you ready for that? 15.
Yeah.
Hey. I love it here.
So,
James is my favorite
Goodbye.
game.
and Wolf's gone. There you go.
Toto gave
And
up
just
on
like so after all of that, you guys back and forth with narrator. Though it is very close, it looks like Toto, you were just tripping over a lot of your lines. I'm not sure why, but it seems you're not prepared yet, even after all this time. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give the role to Carter, but you will be his understudy in case something happens.
Time for Toto to make something happen.
Oh my god.
All I'm saying is a good creative spark would have been that you're literally a storyteller.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Yep.
that after I was looking at my abilities. I was like,
Yep.
fuck, I'm a fucking storyteller. Would that help anything? I literally have the fucking feats for it.
Yep. Yep.
I would have gave that like a 10.
Oh yeah, that would have been like an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Too late.
I like how you still almost won with a nat 1.
Look, he's not actually that. He's not that good.
He doesn't have the abilities, okay?
Yep. Anyways, moving forward. Oh yeah, I did that right. Yeah, that was right. Yeah, because it was 25 minus 6. Okay, let's make sure I did that right. All right. So moving forward, the auditions are complete. The Toto's been put in a random B-list role. Everyone has been given a role, even if they failed. They just been given actual different types of roles in the play. Toto, you're now the best friend character.
Who plays the best friend if Toto has if something happens to Carter?
I don't know.
Ensemble member number 5.
David.
David.
Yeah,
David.
Casper plays the
You're right.
villain. I guess
Casper
that's
got the
all.
villain.
Yeah.
Wait, why did we have auditions for the villain, James?
Oh no, we're moving on.
Oh no, we're moving on.
Casper realized, wait, there's no competition for the villain role. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go for that. That's why he dropped out. That's the real reason.
Alright. So with
Casper
that.
thought that was the main character.
Oh wait, I've been practicing for the wrong character? My bad.
Yes, my bad. I thought he's clearly
This guy
should have been the
is
main
clearly in the right, so...
character.
Obviously.
Alright, so with that, we're going to move on to Challenge Day, unless someone else wants to do anything.
Oh no.
Challenge Day. The challengers of this week will be Team Wood and Team Silver.
This was literally the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
How come we have to challenge? How come we're in challenges 3 fucking weeks in a row? Can we take Glass down with us and challenge them?
Fee will walk up to you guys. Is it okay if we go first?
Go ahead.
Your
All
options
right.
for us, yes, please.
Team Iron, we challenge the remainder of your members that can be challenged versus the equal amount of my members in a team battle, team fight. Last one standing wins. All right.
Damn.
So...
Damn.
That's not even. Team Iron has more people than that.
Well, you do.
No,
Sorry.
no, of people
Yeah.
that are
Oh, yeah.
eligible to compete.
Team Iron has to tail one person. They're not allowed to play the funny game.
All right. I should have expected something like that. We are one of the weaker links here. Okay. How about this for a wager then? If you win, I believe you had an idea already. I'm willing to take suggestions. How about this, if you are taking suggestions? If my team wins, then Team Iron has to join Team Silver.
Wait,
Wait, what the
Like-
fuck?
After the tournament, that is.
what?
Wait, no, that's base.
That's all. That what? Okay, no, that's smart. That's smart as hell.
And if I win, then Team Silver disbands back to the original teams. You and Sylvia and Filda return to Team Iron.
That's fucking base. That's smart as hell.
Was Fielda on Team Iron?
No. Shit,
Okay.
I meant to say you will come to Team Iron. And then we're both in agreement. Then let's get this battle started. Sorry I had to bully you like this. No, all's fair in love and war, that is. Casper says with a smile. He hasn't lost his cool at all, despite him being in a very difficult situation because he can't fight. Neither can Lorben.
Corbin, yeah.
Or Clara.
Yeah, literally all
Or
their
Clara.
best fighters can't fight.
And the two unnamed people, they decided to fight in the funny group.
So, Team Wood. Actually, Barkley will walk up to you, Erwin.
Oh.
Is it time to challenge Team Gold?
It's up to you. You're the captain. But I want to get this over with. I want to challenge Team Gold, or I want to challenge Chris.
I mean...
Do you have conditions in mind?
I want, if you're concerned about me, a 2v2. But it can be a 1v1. So that's kind of what he wants. Me versus him. And he sets the conditions. been thinking about what you guys have been saying and what he's been saying to me. I can't use my past as a crutch and an excuse. If I want to say I'm moving forward, I need to move forward. I need to learn how to fight without killing. I need to learn how to face my demons and the ghosts haunting me.
I knew that we were going to be taking this at some point. And if no one has any better ideas for the moment, then I believe pushing up the... just guaranteeing this actually comes to fruition might be the best option then.
I don't see a better plan for us this week.
I think it's a good idea.
So, a 2v2?
Or was it a 2v2 or a 1v1?
He said he's okay with 2v2 if you don't trust him, but he always want to do this by himself.
I'm letting him choose the conditions, and Toto hasn't spoken up about what he'd rather have.
Yeah, I was like...
Toto, all eyes on you.
He's gonna put his hands up. I don't have a say.
Then, I guess me alone versus Chris.
Cause Toto can't even compete. He's already competed
Oh.
this.
Only I cannot compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saffron's the
No,
only one.
I thought we agreed last time that it wasn't per week, it was per the entire tournament.
No, it's
No,
Yeah,
it's
but someone
it's
else.
per
We've been in
challenge.
another
it's per challenge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, I completely misunderstood because I thought that you guys said that it was for the rest of the tournament.
No, it was per challenge.
No, it's per. You guys were. It was argument versus. Is it just every week that it resets or every challenge? And we said it's every challenge. So that's why Iron still hasn't had access to members yet.
Oh, okay. No, because if Toto could compete, he's gonna want to compete with him. So backtrack a little bit because I completely misunderstood what that was. I completely misunderstood. No, if we're challenging them, I want to compete with you.
I'm fine with that. If that's what you want to do, we can fight Chris and whoever he chooses together.
I do have one question, though, real quick about this. Chris has really been wanting to fight you, right?
Yeah.
I understand having Toto there is a good idea, but do you think Chris is really getting what he wants in a 2v2?
He won't be happy about it. But if I focus on his teammate and they focus on each other.
Well, yeah, that's more of what I was asking. If it's gonna be like 2 1v1s and then whatever happens, happens.
Although I can't promise that if Barkley needs help, I won't provide it.
I just wanted to put that out there. I don't have any issues with whatever.
I stepped out of this a while ago. This is where Barkley, Toto, and Chris decide.
As long as I get to fight Chris, I don't care if Toto's there. I just want to get this over with, and I know that he wants to fight me alone. But if you want to be there, Toto, I'm not going to stop you.
Just to make sure that no accidents happen.
All right, then. I guess we're ready.
Yep.
Team captain, you want to challenge?
Oh, do I still have to issue it?
I mean, it's formality. You don't technically have to, but don't be a little coward, boy. And
All right.
Yo, pussies.
All right, you pussy ass bitches, Barkley and Toto and challenging Chris. What are you fuckers?
What the fuck?
I think we should let Saffron shoot the challenge now.
Imagine Saffron saying that.
Snaps Knuckles. Play nice.
Alright, actually though, I believe that the one who should be issuing the challenge this week is not actually myself, but Barkley.
Right then. Team Wood's gonna challenge Team Gold. A 2v2 with me and Chris in the challenge. Mandatory. The other member voluntary, depending on what the team wants to elect. Last one standing in the battle wins. And Chris, they'll nod to that. And for your demands, Chris will just get up and without even thinking. If I win, I get to choose the fate of Barkley, whether I get to choose if I want to expel him or not, and no one can say otherwise. If Barkley wins, he can choose to expel me or not, and no one can say otherwise. This choice won't be permanent. It'll just last until basically we make a decision, yes or no. And then from there, the conditions will end.
Cool. Time to do the fights, right?
All right. Oh well, I'm not going to get into the fights right now. I'll summarize the team Silver's Team Iron fight, but we're not going to get into your guys'
I
fight.
want to know that.
So they are loaded out onto a sort of like a little put together fort thing going on, a little arena put together in the Coliseum. You guys sit down and you watch the battle unfold, and it's just as anticipated. With Sylvia and Fee on the same side, they are making quick work of Team Iron, knocking them left and right, and pretty much Becky and Philda are barely doing anything, and they can barely keep up with these two monstrosities.
Hey, Fielda's not there.
Philda's not there. You're right.
Yeah, they have an unnamed.
Names in there. But then, out of nowhere, just as the Team Iron being pushed against the wall, Sylvia turns her blade and cuts Fee down.
What?
Yeah, I
What
saw
the
it
fuck?
coming.
Fee,
As
not
soon as I
seeing this
saw
coming at all,
challenge happen.
can barely defend against himself because he was being attacked from behind and being attacked from the front, goes down quickly. The rest of the teammates, Becky, can't really do anything against Sylvia, and also still recovering from that surprise turn of events, Sylvia takes her down too. With the help of Team Iron, they take out the last member of Team Silver, and then Sylvia surrenders, making the victor Team Iron. I guess we need to have a bit of a captain meeting then, Casper say with a wry smile on his face. As Fee looks very, very sad as he looks as Sylvia sort of avoids eye contact with him and walks away.
I am fucking pissed.
How funny would it be if Sylvia leaves the funny school?
So, captains, since we are going to be doing a merge afterwards, say Team Silver loses. I think the best course of action would be that they have to deviate their forces before completing our agreement.
Wait,
Can you
okay.
specify how the agreement works again, James?
He's saying after the tournament's over, basically Team Silver is being disbanded. Fee, Philda, and Sylvia are going back to Team Iron. The rest are going back to their original teams.
We get an unnamed back? Let's go. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He can also immediately join another team.
And he's saying to make it fair, if Team Silver ends up being in last place by the end of this, that which right now they're where they are.
Oh no, they lose pretty much.
Yeah.
They're guaranteed a loss.
If they don't win the final last challenge, they just lose.
That is the only fitting way to rule this, as we can't have a team merge mid-competition. In spite of what just transpired.
Well, then it's settled then. He'll smile. I'm glad we were able to work that out.
So if they lose members and then merge.
Yeah.
Does Finn have
Cool.
anything to say to this? Because I don't really care about Ted or Ted, and I think
Yeah.
Fee's probably remaining pretty
What's
quiet.
Fee doing?
That isn't really fair, is it? They're gonna tear Sylvia apart after what she did. You're leaving her as a sacrificial lamb.
That's what they chose to play.
And that's where Sylvia kind of put herself.
Do you really think that Team Iron does anything like that in their own free will? When they have someone, whatever. I'm not getting into it. If it's fair to you guys, it's fair. I just feels like this tournament was just a facade to begin with.
It was.
I mean, you're just now figuring that out?
Yeah. I was just hoping that he lingers over it to Ted. There are some people here that I had the wrong idea about. So yeah, right now it's two losses for Silver, no wins. Iron's at 1 win, 1 loss. Wood's at 1 win, no loss, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
1 win, no loss.
Glass.
Gold is at 1 win, 1 loss. No, 2 wins. No, 1 win, 1 loss. 1 win, loss.
Yeah, 1 win, 1 loss.
Oh, you got it down? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
right now, technically, who's tied for first place is Glass and Wood.
Yep.
Yep.
With 1 win, no losses.
Mhm. And yeah, I said 4 weeks and then a big final to 1, right? So
I
there's
thought
one
the
more
fourth
week left.
week was the final one.
Oh yeah, the 4th week was the final, wasn't it? So with Finn leaving a bit angry, and everyone coming to that shocking conclusion of the rise and fall of Team Silver that quickly, things aren't looking good for Sylvia and Fee overall. But that's the session. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time as we go into the Team Woods challenge of Barkley versus Chris.